You do. You say that you love me, you do. Know that you want me, you do. Say that you love me, and I know that you love me, yes you do. You do. Hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing? But you say that you want me, you do. Come on, man, get out the way. All up in the way. And you say that you love me, I know that you want me, you do. You do, you do. Said I know that you want me, I know that you want me, yes you do. You do, you do. You do, you do. You do, do, do. You do, 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 do. How y'all doing today? It's gonna be a last live for a minute. I mean that. Cause I love y'all. I getting tired of y'all. Last live for a long while, man. It's got to be a long while. I'm tired of going live. Man. I'm tired of this. But I love you. That's why I do this. So. Since you say that you love me, but I know that you love me, yes you do. You do. We're gonna set up there, man. We're gonna set up somewhere. Come and greet you. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Jesus. Oh man. Hey, are you okay? Hey, well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Prayers out to you and your fam, man. Jesus. Yeah, prayers in the chat, man. Prayers in the chat. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I mean, I know that was kind of a stupid question I asked. Are you okay? Who would be okay after they parent pass? You know what I'm saying? I'm a little common with you, Ariana. I'm common with you, but now I hope your family's okay. I hope you're doing okay, man. That's terrible, man. Dang, man. Prayers out to you and your fam, man. For real. God bless y'all. Dang. You know, sometimes it be like so sudden. You feel me? That's how it was when my daddy passed, man. It was just so sudden. You feel me? Like it's just like, dang, man, that's crazy. So losing a parent, man, that's not easy, man. You know. So, sometimes you had a loss for words when that stuff happened. You know what I mean? Like it's never easy losing somebody. So man, yeah, that's crazy, man. I definitely hope. I mean, I know you ain't okay right now, but I definitely hope eventually you'll be okay, man. Like I said, pain is tough. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It lasts for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does last for a long minute. It lasted for a long hot minute for me. But knowing that I had people that have my back and people that love me, that's what made me feel a lot better. Was that I didn't have to kind of deal with it on my own by myself. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that people here for you and they love you, and people care. So it does get better, man. I will say it definitely does get better. So yeah, definitely prayers out to you and your family, man. Your mental state and emotional state, because that does take a toll on you. You feel me? Hold on. Mm. He do, man. God does send you a comforter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I believe God, man. He gives you a season of grace, because there was a time, man, that when Daddy died, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was crushed. You feel me? Because again, I didn't want to talk to my family about it because I was strong in front of them. And then At the time it was my ex. I talked to her about it because again she had lost her cousin like a couple of months prior. And her cousin were like sisters. You know what I'm saying? They was close, and so me and her identified pretty good with that. And so she was the only one that seen me like kind of crushed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even cry in front of my family, bro, but I cried in front of her. You know what I'm saying? Like we was each other's shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders to crown. So it was comforting for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And it lasted for some time, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like it lasted me a while. And although it's not as strong no more, it's going on 8 years this year. So although it's not as strong as it used to be, you have your days where it's like sometimes you just think and you reminisce and you know, a lot of memories and stuff like that. So it does get better, man, but it just takes time. It's not gonna be the first week or the first 2 weeks or not even the first 2 months. It might not even be the first 2 years, but I will promise you it does get better. So when they're in a better place and you know, um, hopefully everybody's on good terms with they people. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't have to really worry too much, man. The thing I say is don't ever live with regret, man. Like if the people is still living, man, like tell them that you love them, man, every day. Like whatever your beef is with them, whatever your problem is, squash it, man. Especially if it's your family, squash it, bro. Cause I'm trying to tell you, man. One thing I thank God for every day is that me and Daddy didn't have beef. Like we didn't always see stuff eye to eye, and we had disagreements on some stuff. But I said I thank God that we never had a major falling out because it was so fast when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have never known he was. I didn't know he was gonna die that day. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, what if it would have been terrible? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it would have been like we got into it or we had a falling out? And then that would have been the last thing I said, you know what I'm saying? So I thank God every day that we was on good terms, because, that's why I tell people that's serious, man. Like, tell your people that you love them, man. Like, God forbid. Like, I always said it, God forbid. But you never know, bro. Pray for your peoples, man. What's up, Bree Bree? Um, oh, my bad, y'all. So, yeah, that's never easy, man. I definitely hope y'all can. Um, and since this is a pretty chill stream, like I said, we can talk about that. We can talk about some stuff tonight. I kind of want to talk about what y'all want to talk about, anyways. But, um, like I said, man, losing somebody that's hard, bro. That's very hard. Um, so yeah, it's God does make a way for you, man. Like I said, He does. He's the ultimate comforter. But you're still a human being. You know what I mean? And so you're still gonna have human emotions, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have human thoughts and feelings, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be days that hold on, let me fix this y'all. Hold on. There's gonna be days that you cry, man. There's gonna be days that you're hurt, but that's just all part of it, you know what I'm saying? That's just what happens, So it don't matter how saved you are, it don't matter how much of a Christian you are, man. It's gonna be days that's just like, bro, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just human emotion. Fix it one more time, y'all. My stand is messing up. Why it does this? I just take this thing off of it. Hold on. Let's point it about right there. About right there. This thing stop moving, man. Dang. Let's do that. No, I'm just taking a break. I need to do a sabbatical off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing the live streams like crazy, and I need to start kind of taking time to myself, man, to just my mental state, my emotional state. I mean, not that that's bad. It's just I just need to take time to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always on these streams, and you gotta understand these streams are like a full-time job. So, I'm always doing something. So I need to kind of take a little time to myself, man. Make sure my head is on straight. Just take a break. Because sometimes you can do too much, even if it's the thing that you love doing. You can kind of do it a little too much. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah. Hey, listen, April, we grateful for you, man. You come to this channel whenever, man. You come here anytime. Like you always welcome on this channel. Just know that me in the chat, it's definitely praying for you. So, you know, have a good night, and just come pop through. I might be on here for a couple of hours. So if you decide to change your mind, you can't sleep, come watch Stevie, because like I said, you gonna get a laugh out of Steve. I always find a way to be funny on everything. So, um, but now that's why I say, yeah, I'm just taking time to have some self care, man, because you can't kind of burn yourself out, man. I got a homie that was doing that with church. Like they was doing hosting the Familiar Nights, and just doing so much with their business and work and church. And he started experiencing, the same thing I was experiencing a couple of months ago. Just the anxiety, man. Like I said, your body is overworking itself. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like he was dying. The same thing I was feeling. Like that's what he felt. And so him and his wife, they just been taking a break just to relax. He was like, yeah, things are so much better. I said, I know, man, because you can do that. Even though he has a heart to do, it's like sometimes you can work yourself up a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I tell people, like, just always take time, man, to love yourself, man. Take time to, mentally and emotionally heal, man. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes I do a little too much too. It does take a toll on you, you know. But that's why I want to kind of just take a break from this channel. And like, it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, this channel, man, this channel used to suck even more than it did. You know what I'm saying? And so when people were just constantly over here, you know what I'm saying, they was just pissing me off. And so that's why I was kind of going savage on them. And so it does kind of take a little toll on you. And so now I'm just to a point now, I don't even care no more. I don't care at all, ever. So I'm just like, it's whatever. I'm doing this for me. I don't do this for everybody else. I do this for me. So I do kind of go live a little too much and kind of be on the stream, and just, it's good to talk and it's good to have that, but I do think that everybody needs to, it even said on the 7th day God rested, because I'm pretty sure that's a lot of work creating the existence of time. So, I'm pretty sure after 7 days, God was like, I need to rest, man. This is tiring. Or it's just like, I just want to watch my creation. So that's why I just been taking a little time to myself. But because it is kind of draining, man. I get on here and act the fool every day, and it's just like, that does take a lot of energy. You know what I mean? And so by the time I'm done, man, I'm exhausted. It's hot. Your feet hurt because you're up walking all day. Like, I never track my steps. I need to start doing that, but I'm trying not to stay up on these streams like long and late like I used to, because I do kind of feel like that it is a little too much. I'm turning around and go this way. It does take a little toll on you. So that's why I say I be trying to. And then part of it too is kind of like, I be telling people to come and talk, man, and come and say stuff. And I think people just expect you to do all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Let me fix my pants real quick. Oh, there we go. But I think people just be expecting you to do all the work, and you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, I don't mind doing work, but I said, if I'm in here and I'm telling people to talk and niggas ain't saying nothing, they just sitting there staring at you with that old look, and I'm telling people to start convos and talk, and you got 11 people in here and 20 people in here, and only like 3 people are saying stuff. You be having 30 people in here and only 15 likes, like, I show you sometimes people don't appreciate, you know what I'm saying, what you be doing. Sometimes people just sit here to just be meddling and think that you're going to do all the work. And I say, well, I try to make it a people stream because I want everybody to, talk and have a good time. But, either people, I don't even think it's the fact that people are just a little too shy. I just think that people just don't care. They just, they just be meddling, or they just disrespectful. And so I'm like, if I'm gonna give my all every other day doing this, you know what I'm saying, I expect people to want to enjoy that. Don't just come in and watch me and sit down and not say nothing. Like, I want people to interact. There's all type of new people that be here that don't say nothing. Not people that ain't supposed to be here not saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it was good. But I'm like, you just want to take some time to yourself, man, because again, I get tired of talking. I be talking for 6 hours, man, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even, I like to take my little time to myself, bro, because by that time, my voice is gone, but I'm just like, I'm out of words. I don't got nothing to say. I just talk so much. I talked about that on another one of my streams with the Charlie Kirk thing. Again, I don't know Charlie Kirk personally. I don't know any of those people personally. So again, I don't get involved in this politics stuff. It's a very unfortunate situation. I mean, I watched a couple of his stuff, you know what I'm saying, but I don't really know what it is. But it's a very unfortunate situation. Again, there's nothing funny about that. But I do tell people there was also nothing funny about the George Floyd and the Breonna Taylor and the Sandra Bland and all of them people that they killed too. There's nothing funny about the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. There's nothing funny about the assassination of our black leaders. You know what I'm saying? So, we told that side for years that that wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I'm not liberal no more. I'm not conservative either. I'm neither, but I used to be liberal. And one of the reasons that we were was because we seen how heartless like some of the conservatives was. Some of them was, not all of them, but some of them was kind of terrible. And so for years, man, they mocked Floyd. You know what I'm saying? For years, they mocked us. They mocked the BLM movement. You know what I'm saying? They mocked our people. They mocked our leaders. You know what I'm saying? And so it was funny to them. They didn't care. They was making jokes on it. You know what I'm saying? George Floyd got killed. They was reenacting the scenery of it. Vandalizing his mural and statues and stuff. And again, we don't worship these people, but we're doing it as an honor. Like, these people started a movement. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, they wasn't as sensitive with our feelings or, devastation on our end. So it's kind of hard to, have that same type of sympathy for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was funny when it happened to our side, or it's not my side no more. Neither one is my side, but at the time it was my side. So it's funny when it happened to our side. I said until it happens to their side, and it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was like everything that went on with the BLM. They kept saying like, George Floyd was a fentanyl addict or heroin addict, and Breonna Taylor, her boyfriend shot at the police first, and see if she wasn't doing nothing wrong, and the woman was innocent. She worked for the city, bro. She's from the same city I am. You know what I'm saying? And of course, and then they covered it up. And so even with all the wickedness going on, people cover up a murder. That's like, you're wrong. They was at the wrong residence, so they pretty much killed this girl just all wrongfully. Everything went wrong. And even with all that, you still had these conservative and these white folk was, well, see, it was still her fault, still everybody else's fault. No sympathy, no nothing. They was making jokes on Snapchat, talking about, yeah, that little Brianna girl got what she deserved. So I'm just like, so when it kind of happened to y'all people, like, it's kind of like, we can't feel sorry for you. Like, I don't think it's fair to happen to anybody, right or left, black or white, man or woman, whatever. Like, straight or gay or whatever. I don't think anybody deserves to go that way. You know what I'm saying? But when you spend so much time mocking, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm not for people who die. But I said, but when they, like in Rio de Janeiro, they was having a little carnival and they was mocking Jesus. And they was pretty much making Satan, they had a reenactment of like Satan was pretty much like whooping Jesus and pretty much like, it was like a joke to them. So, of course, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And then they said the next day that there was a massive mudslide or something. And all them people died. There was so many people that died. I said, that's why you don't mock God. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, death is not funny, but when you mocking Almighty God, I'm like, that's out of my hands, man. I said, whatever he decides to do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't say that I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that people walk around blasphemous all day, I said, if they magically got struck by lightning, I wouldn't say I'm surprised, because it's like, well, I don't think anybody deserves that, but it's like, but I can kind of, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, of course, I'm not saying dude deserved that. Nobody deserved that. That's why I said, like, it's not funny that it happened to him, but it wasn't funny when it happened to our side either. And they laughed and mocked us, so I'm like, and now they mad because, again, I'm neither side. I don't do either. But the left side is mocking him now. You know what I'm saying? And now they making jokes and TikToks and stuff, and they mad. And I'm like, well, that's terrible. But I said, but y'all did the same thing when it happened to Floyd. So I'm like, why y'all acting all surprised when it happened to one of y'all people? You know what I'm saying? What's up, LB? I'm just like, people are biased. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about the Haas twins. They did that. They was known for making Floyd jokes. They make all these type of jokes about that stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody did it to Charlie Kirk, and they got on the top. This is just insensitive. And how could somebody laugh at that? I'm like, well, how could somebody laugh at somebody dying on camera for 10 minutes? Like, it's not funny. How can somebody laugh at a woman that was sleeping in her bed and got killed by the police? You feel me? That's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Every time something happened to us, it's y'all fault. Until it happened to them, now it's not funny. And so I'm just like, listen, I don't think anybody deserves to go that way, but you're not gonna muster up a wave of sympathy for y'all only. I said you should have had sympathy for us too. So it's not that y'all the only ones that matter. I said, bro, we matter too. You feel me? And that's why I said that's the only thing I have an issue with is the hypocrisy of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about nobody if unless it's them. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff happened to us for years. I told y'all with the whole gun violence and everything, blacks and Mexicans been dying for over a century, for over almost a century. Killing each other and they killing us and stuff. They ain't never said nothing about guns, man. Every city in the United States is terrible because we got these hoods and these slums. They ain't never said one thing about gun violence, about banning assault rifles or nothing. When the Bloods and Crips was gunning each other down like it was hotcakes, Chicago's murder capital, they die every single day. They talking about over the Chicago weekend, 50 shot, 8 dead. Like, they ain't never cared about that. Until the minute that they white kids get shot up in schools, or they malls get shot up, or they businesses get shot up, or the downtown gets shot up. And then that's when we got to think about passing gun reform. So I said it's a sad situation, but what are 12 lives compared to 12, probably 12,000? Don't just pull sympathy for your sons and daughters, man. Pull sympathy for somebody else's sons and daughters. He had a promising future. He was a kid. I said, and so was the kid that was in the hood. But y'all don't have no sympathy for. The cars loud. So that's why I said, like, y'all only pull sympathy for y'all. I'm like, are you telling me that the little hood kid that was in the hood's life didn't matter neither? They was 16 too. What does a 16-year-old got to do with anything? Some people are just products of their environment, but they don't. Their life is no less than a white kid that live in the suburbs. You feel me? The same with a Mexican. Do you think they care about a Mexican? They don't care about them until it happens to their people. So I'm like, it's kind of hard to feel sympathy for people who are not sympathetic for others. You know, I'm not right or left. Again, I don't like either one of them niggas. I think they all stupid. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think every one of them is stupid. But I will say that when I experienced my time being a lefty, you know, this is the stuff we had to deal with. Like, we was out there just protesting, and that was that was white folk out there reenacting the George Floyd thing on purpose. They was reenacting. They had one dude on the ground. They had their knee on his neck, and they was like, yeah. They was saying something, chanting something. This was funny to them. That's why I said it was a joke. It was funny to them. They was making postcards and, you know what I'm saying, little memes and stuff. It was funny. So now when people are making jokes on theirs and people are making memes on them, then they starting to see it's not funny. It ain't funny like they thought it was gonna be. So although I don't agree with what happened to dude, I said I also don't agree with what happened to Floyd either. And I said because of what y'all did to one man, because of y'all arrogance, y'all bigotry, and y'all racism, y'all tore the country up. And how Buddy not had his knee on his neck. They was like, well, he died from a fentanyl overdose. It don't matter if that's what it was. When you got your knee on somebody's neck for 10 minutes, it don't matter whether you had on fentanyl or not. Anybody gonna die from that daggone it. And he don't even know what he did. He set off a revolutionary chain of, they was like, well, they rioted. I said, well, if Buddy didn't execute this man on video for 10 minutes, then this would never happen. As I said, I was mad at dude for doing that, but I was almost more mad at the people that was sitting by just not doing nothing about it. I couldn't have sat there and watched dude die for 10 minutes. They sitting there recording on video. I would have took a brick and threw it at dude. I would have ran and jumped, kicked him, Randy Orton him, my son, you feel me? Like, because we could have stopped something like this from happening. So I said, that's the stuff, I'm gonna sit down right here for a minute, y'all. That's the stuff that come with it. So that's why I tell people, I said, it's hard to feel sorry for a lot of people, man, who just do this type of stuff, you feel me? Again, it didn't matter to us, to them, when it was happening to black folk, when it was happening to us. It didn't matter when they was prying these Mexicans away from their families, they stereotyping everybody, they prying families apart, you feel me? They destroying homes. Whether the people is illegal or not, you don't have to treat the stranger like it, you know what I'm saying? Just the way they do. I said, even if there was truth to what they was doing, I said, look what they breeding. Who backs these people? These racists, these skinheads. They're not talking about the lynchings that don't get news coverage. Keep in mind, they don't talk about that. Within the past 5 years, they done caught several people that was lynching black folk, getting caught in sundown towns that they don't say. So I said, y'all don't want to speak on that, so I don't really have sympathy for y'all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have sympathy for us back in the crack era, so I'm like, I don't have sympathy that y'all kids is on fentanyl. Like, that's not my problem. They was mad at Dave Chappelle. I remember that back in like 2019 when he did his stand-up comedy, and that's when heroin epidemic was big. And so he made a joke. He said, "Well, you know," he said, "the news don't really care about it." He said, "So, and neither do I." He said, "I don't care." He said, "Because when it was our people," he's like, "Y'all didn't care." You know, so it's like we're not gonna feel sympathy because y'all kids is out here strung out on dope. Somebody's son back in 1992 was strung out on dope, and y'all like Negro up. Y'all put him in penitentiary. People still serving time for selling dope. So I don't feel sorry for a lot of y'all. I'm like, it's not being heartless, 'cause that's what they tell you. That's when they want to put a sprinkle of Jesus on it, and we'll see, we gotta just love and pray. Like, no, y'all should have loved and prayed for us when we was out there on crack. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. When y'all put a system in play that goes against a certain type of people, and now when it come to y'all want to change the system. Like, no, I don't think so. I don't care nothing about no gun violence, no gun laws, no nothing. I said, because when it happened to us for decades, y'all didn't say a peep. If y'all really cared about gun reform, I'm gonna show you how you know you're not American. I'm gonna show you how you know you're not American. If that was true, are you telling me that the people that lived in Chicago wasn't American? Are you telling me that the people that lived in Cabrini Green was not Americans? The people that lived in Watts, California, that lived in Inglewood, Crenshaw, and Slauson, the people that lived in Florencia, the people that lived in the Bronx, Miami-Dade County, Atlanta, Georgia, are you telling me that they wasn't American? Because they was black though, right? If you cared about America, like they say, American lives, y'all would have did something way back in the 80s when they said the peak of violence was the highest it ever was. You would have did something about it back then. I said, see, it's not white American, which it doesn't matter to you. You don't care about Mexican American. You don't care about white American, Dominican American, Asian American. Y'all care about y'all. So that's why y'all saying it now, because y'all kids are getting affected. Y'all didn't care about the black kids that went to school, man, getting murdered. You feel me? These are terrible situations that happen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not for any of these shootings, man. Like I said, school shootings, any of that's terrible. But I said that shouldn't be one thing that changes gun reform. I would say if anything would have changed gun reform, we should be talking about the 500-something murders that Memphis done had this year. We should be talking about 900-something murders they had back in LA in, I think, 1 year. Dozens on dozens, if not hundreds on hundreds of people die in Chicago every year. Louisville, where I'm from, Louisville has 200 murders a year. So why are y'all talking about gun reform when your kids get shot at school? That should not be the only time that stuff matters. See, because it's not y'all demographic, y'all don't care. See, they called us crack babies for years. Y'all crack babies and your people sell drugs, and I'm like, and your people take drugs. And now when y'all on drugs, now that's when y'all want to change it. See, remember when they locked niggas up for smoking weed? Now when they realize they can make a little bit of money off of selling cannabis, now they make it legal. And I said, well, y'all need to go and reform all them dudes that y'all locked up. Y'all need to go and give them a payout or let them out now. That's people still serving time for that. Now when y'all white folk want to make money off of it, that's when y'all want to pass laws. Well, it's legal for you to sell it now. That's like a slap in the face. Like all them years black and Mexicans was doing it. Like, oh, we gonna lock y'all up, whatever. Now they do it. Well, there's a little bit of money to be made. People gonna smoke it anyways, and it's good for your mental. That's what they say. It's a medical prescription now. I said, well, maybe it's a medical prescription for people in the hood that couldn't get out there. Maybe they need to smoke a little joint to stay sane. You feel me? Yeah, I didn't care. You know. So that's why I said, I'm like, listen, I'm a human being, but I'm also not biased. You know what I'm saying? I talk about both sides, and I'm just like, I don't believe in unfairness. And again, terrible situation what happened to the guy. I said, but so was what happened to our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Kirk didn't deserve to get assassinated, and George Floyd didn't deserve to die, and Breonna Taylor didn't deserve to die, and Philando Castile and Alton Sterling didn't deserve to die. These people that they talking about, Martin Luther King Jr. didn't deserve to die. These people that they assassinate didn't deserve to die. So why is it only when it happens to y'all people, that's the only time it matters? So that's why I said, excuse me if a lot of people are, excuse them if they're not as sympathetic. It's the same with a gang, I told you. When you walking around talking about you smoking on their pack all day, you smoking on their dead homies, when you get smoked on, when one of your peoples get smoked, what do you think they gonna do? You think they gonna be like, hey, well, we gotta pray for them. They gonna go smoke on your dead homies. And so now when they see what they've been doing, y'all been mocking these people for years. Y'all have been atrocious. That's why I said, don't talk about the love of God and prayer now. That's why I said that's hypocritical, because y'all did not say prayers in the love of God for Floyd. You didn't say prayers in the love of God for his family. You didn't say it for Breonna Taylor and them. You didn't say it for the protesters that got killed. You didn't say it for nobody that was incarcerated. You didn't say it for people that lost their life. Y'all didn't say that. You didn't say for the Mexicans that y'all throwing in camps and arresting them, deporting everybody, just a terror to these people. What's up, Bill? Don't talk about the love of God now when it come to y'all. Mexicans are humans too. Where's the love of God for them people? Blacks are humans. Where's the love of God for us? Don't just have the love of God for your white Aryan nation. Have the love of God for everybody. You want to talk about the love of God and y'all dropping bombs on niggas. You feel me? You didn't say that when y'all Pearl Harbor fools, when y'all Hiroshima fools. You feel me? You didn't say that when you went in everybody else's land and murdered them. You didn't say that when y'all was racist for forever. It wasn't just us that experienced that. They did this with the Asians. You did it with the Indians. Now y'all doing it to the Mexicans. You do it to everybody that come over here. So don't tell me about the love of God now when you get hit. Now when y'all get beat up, that's when y'all want to talk about racism and crimes. Nigga, please. That's the stuff that sets me off. It's the hypocrisy that's in this nation. This nation was built off the back of racism and slavery, off the back of atrocity. And now the minute that you white fools is feeling something, now y'all want to talk about the love of God. Man, y'all can miss me with all that. And then they wonder why people don't like God. Maybe because of y'all. Maybe because of y'all. That's probably why. Don't try to be all righteous now. You weren't righteous when you was raping these kids. You weren't righteous when you was raping these women. Now you want to be righteous. Put a sprinkle of Jesus on it. That's good, right? Oh, yeah, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling me. So I'm like, no, you didn't have sympathy for these Native American women that y'all killed. They said Columbus was so wicked. They said this man gifted his soldiers, little boys and little girls. Mayan and Aztec, little boys and girls. That they came over here and raped and killed and stuff. That's how perverted this man was. And they want to talk about dude was a Christian. Are you serious, man? Please. Cortez and them extinct niggas, man. How we have millions of Native Americans here and we only got about originally 500,000 people? Wasn't no such thing as a Mexican dude. Wasn't no such thing as Spanish-speaking Mexicans, man. These was indigenous people. If you look at the ancient history was Aztec. The modern-day Mexicans are Aztec and Mayans. Just like we the modern-day Hebrews, they were the modern-day Aztec and Mayans. They didn't speak Spanish. They spoke whatever language it was. They spoke Spanish because these white folk came over here and killed them and raped them all and made them learn their language and they Jesus. That's why most of them are Catholic. Because they adopted the religion of these white fools that came over and did this to them. These are people who barely even know their own culture and their own history. They didn't always speak Spanish, man. They wasn't always Mexicans, bro. They were Incan and Aztec warriors. We weren't always African American, man. We were Hebrews. You feel me? Hold on. We ain't gonna never get no respect, and it's fine. That's why I said it's fine, because I told you, what you sow is what you gonna reap. And now they starting to see that. I told you, it's very hard to have sympathy for a gang member when this is what they do. You kill other people's sons, man. So when somebody kill you, it's gonna be very hard for somebody to feel sorry for your mama, because this is what you do. You can't have a candlelight visual and talk about he was such a good guy. It's like, bro, this is the lifestyle you live. Y'all, I said, so when you look at a lot of them, they preach hate, they preach division. They preach they Jesus, they preach they doctrine. Again, y'all mock people too. Y'all mock the other side. So I'm like, so don't be surprised when the other side mock y'all. It's like, how y'all gonna be hypocritical? You can't talk about a dead man. Well, he was a fentanyl addict. I'm like, I thought you said have the love of God. Didn't it say have the love of God for everybody? So Christians are the only people you're supposed to have the love of God for. It don't matter if the dude was a fentanyl addict or not. I said, that didn't mean he deserved to die. So then, if that was true, then your white fentanyl sons deserve to die, right? They deserve to overdose too, right? Since he was a fentanyl addict, that's what they said, right? So then your fentanyl fanny Negroes that you got deserve to die too, right? So that's why when they overdose, and don't nobody feel sorry for y'all neither. Since y'all want to Floyd niggas, I'm like, okay, well then there you go right there. See how y'all hypocritical? Fentanyl only matters because it's in y'all community. Heroin only matters because it's in y'all community. Remember back in the 60s and 70s, black folk was on heroin, they didn't care. So I'm like, I don't care now either. You're not gonna sucker me up now because your white son is out here addicted to drugs. That is not my problem. What they say, if these black mothers and fathers would raise their kids, they wouldn't be out here committing crimes, and neither would your kid be on fentanyl either. You know, it's usually likely that black folk, black kids is out here doing that because they probably don't got a mother or a father. How are both of your, how do your kid got both their homies in the home? A good mother, good father, and your son still end up on fentanyl. They don't come from no trailer park. These be lawyers, man. These be politicians. Kids on crack, nigga. How your son on promethazine, nigga? How is he on coke? And you literally like, as much as they talking about the urban communities, I said, bro, don't nobody do coke more than them private school white girls. Every private school white girl does a line of coke, man. Come on, man. They the only ones that can afford coke. All them private school girls, all them private school boys do drugs. They all do that. That's why I said we're not going to be hypocritical. We're going to talk about the issue. We're going to talk about it all the way. It ain't right that our people sell drugs, and it ain't right that your people take drugs. Who they selling it to? They talking about guns. I said, bro, back in 2013, Rod Ford got caught smoking crack. A politician, I think he was the mayor, got caught smoking crack. But they talk about us. So that's why I said, forgive me if I'm not the most sympathetic. But I'm not. You can't mock a people for years. What's up, girl? You can't mock a people for years and then think that people gonna feel sorry for you, man. Nobody feel sorry for you. If this is how you treat folk, I said, I don't care. I'm not heartless, but I'm just like, I'm not an idiot, bro. I'm not an idiot. You don't care about us, so like, why are we supposed to care about you now? Don't try to put Jesus on. See, I told you the same thing these Negroes do. Want to put Jesus on everything to make you feel bad. You ain't gonna do that with me. You're not gonna Jesus your way out of this one, boy. You ain't gonna do that. Talk about Jesus and y'all dropping nukes on cats, man. Like, that don't make no sense. Blowing up everybody. It'd be one thing if it was just the soldiers they had an issue with. They blowing up women and children. What does women and children got to do with anything? Y'all blowing up Muslim women and children and think that y'all are saved. That is no such thing. What type of God would tell you to do that? Your human sense will tell you, hey man, that's wrong. A mother taking her child to the supermarket, out here walking with cans and jugs, they ain't bothering nobody. They don't care, blow them up, blow up the block where they shouldn't be living over. That's what they say. They shouldn't be living over here. Man, please, I don't want to hear none of that love of God, nothing. Them niggas was the ones that did September 11th, which I may add, that was a couple of days ago. They did September 11th. Everybody know the government did that. And guess who they blamed it on? The Mexicans, or not the Mexicans, the Arabs. The Muslims at the time was like the Mexicans. That's what they treated them like. They hated all foreigners, and they had us hating, not Mexicans, but they had us hating Arabs, had us hating Muslims because of the stuff that they did. So we thought all Muslims want to blow everything up, kill everybody. And I grew up hating Muslims because I was like, because they told us to. You're going to lie on a certain people, and you talking about the love of God, man, please, keep that to yourself. And then they kept telling us, Afghanistan hates us, Iraq hates us. And I'm like, I know why now. I know exactly why now. Y'all blame these fools for everything. They probably was over minding their business. They got the scapegoat story now. So of course they're gonna be like, man, we hate y'all. Like, but y'all out on our name. So no, like I said, the way that y'all do the world and y'all do everybody else, I don't. And then again, y'all do your own people because you know we American, right? American ain't just white people. That's sad to say. When you hear American, who do you think of? White people. You don't think about us. You don't think about me. Are you thinking about a Saudi Arabian American? No, you're not. You're thinking about them because they are the only ones that are considered real American. Notice how the TV is. Look at the TV. I told myself when I was young, I said, listen, everybody on TV white. I kept saying that. All the cartoon characters are white. All the shows are white. We get one show, the Luke Cage show. And they was mad because it was too black. I'm like, bruh, 99.97% of TV is white. We can't have one show. Black Panther was too black. Luke Cage was too black. Like, we can't even. I'm like, well, if I recall, the Iron Fist was all white. That was even worse because they had a white boy that went over and took Chinese culture. And now he's the chosen one. Out of all the Chinese people, he's the chosen one. So y'all was cool with Iron Fist over hijacking Chinese culture, right? Daredevil was all white. Captain America was extremely all white. Why do y'all got an issue now when we get a freaking show, dude? That should show you the patty stuff right there. We can't even have a freaking show. Remember Daddy said, he said they mad because we have a TV show, a fantasy. It's a fictional character. Like, nigga, the show is based in Harlem, which Harlem is black, cuz. What you want us to lighten up everybody? Like, this is stupid. Can't even have a TV show, man. You know they've been mad at BET because BET is pretty much all black, everything. Anytime we do something that's all black. That's why I said, listen, I am a person for diversity. But I said, but if somebody chooses to do stuff all black, that's their choice. I'm not going to be mad because they ain't got no white people in it. That's why I said, like, no, some things need to be excluded. Like, no, some things are for blacks only. There are some movements that is for us only. Just like Mexicans got their own stuff and white people got their own patriotic stuff. I'm not mad because they have stuff that excludes black folk. I don't want to be in your patriotic march. I'm not patriotic. I don't want to be invited to a country rally. Nigga, I don't even like country, so I'm not mad if you don't want no blacks there. Ain't no black people gonna be there anyways. So who cares? Niggas don't even want to go to the cookout. So why are you mad because it's an all-black cookout? Like, white people, like, dude, you don't even like black folk. Why you care because it's all black and you ain't there? Just patty, man. I love Luke Cage, though. Yeah, that's what his superpower was. His superpower, what they say, he said his superpower was getting shot at. That's the only thing we good at, getting shot at. That's crazy. Yeah, everybody want our culture, but they don't want our struggle. And so that's why I do applaud a lot of white people that do go, because some of them will go talk to their people about that. They will go talk to their people like, hey, man, I need to cut this out. You feel me? Some of them is willing to fall out over their family because they said, my family be racist. They said, I ain't with that. And they said, I'll let them know what's up. And I said, I can applaud them that do stand with us. You feel me? I said, but I'm like, there's just some stuff, man. It's like, this ain't even got to be like this. So that's why I said, if you trying to milk sympathy for me, for y'all, no, I don't. This really sucked back in the 50s and 60s. Niggas couldn't even go to school, man. Y'all was jumping them on their way to school. Y'all was jumping them in school. Y'all took a 9-year-old girl, Ruby Bridges, man. Grown folk is out there cussing this girl out, talking about die. And you want us to feel sympathy for you? Negro, go right. I don't feel sympathy for none of yous. I don't feel sympathy for none of yous. What a 9-year-old girl do to y'all? This wasn't 100 years ago. This back in 1960 something. That was, bro, 1960 something wasn't that long ago. You understand? We only had like inclusivity for like probably what 50 something years. It hasn't even been that long, dude. About 50 something years ago, I would not be able to be in this area. We could not go to every store. We couldn't drink from every water fountain. We couldn't be around white folk. We couldn't be around nothing. That wasn't that long ago, man. I don't feel sorry. No, I don't. Y'all bombed a church full of little girls over in Birmingham, Alabama. What does little girls at church got to do with you? And you want to cry because y'all schools get shot up and want us to feel sympathetic and pass laws because y'all don't want to be affected by that? No, I don't. Do you know how gun laws even got established in the first place? They got established because we start buying guns. That's why they got established. Pops always preached it. He said they want you to think that they gave us our freedom and they stopped being racist towards us because they had a change of heart. He said, no, what started happening was black folks started getting guns. And when the Klan started arriving, they started killing them niggas. And they realized that, yeah, these folk is not playing with us no more. They killing folk. Everybody was like, forget Martin Luther King Jr. We ain't doing no more peace stuff. Y'all keep hanging us, we gonna kill y'all. And they started killing these Klan members. And then the government started charging these Klan members with RICOs. Before the rappers got charged with them, they got charged with them. And everybody that got charged with that, that's why they stopped it. It wasn't because they had no change of heart. They realized they getting smoked. And they trying to bring it back, and you're going to get smoked again. That's why I said Steve don't care about no nigga. I don't care about no white supremacist boy. I'll smoke any one of you niggas. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't got no sympathy in my heart for a nigga that want to hang me from a tree. Boy, I'll put one right there in your temple. I don't care nothing about you. You want to have murder, so I'm going to go ahead and give you murder. That's what you want. That's why I said that's what they want to go do. They want to Call of Duty fools all the time and go over overseas. Then they going to shoot a bunch of Afghanis, and them Afghanis put one in their temple. It's not funny. When you watch your partner's brains get blown out in front of you, it's not funny because you realize you with an enemy that fights back. They not soft. They ain't soft, man. And we ain't soft either. What you think you going to do? I seen that recently. It was some Klan members, 2 Klan members try to go to a black community and do that. Try to put their hoods on and walk around, and they murdered them niggas. And that's why I said, those are the people you do laugh at. Like, why would you do that, idiot? Why? See, you getting bold. Your president done got you killed. Your boldness done got you killed, fool. How about they roll you up in the blood and go smoke on you since you want to be stupid? Y'all do know that every nigga ain't just fighting a nigga on nigga war. Some niggas don't like y'all neither. A YN ain't got respect for nobody. They don't care about no old white people. They don't care about nothing. They will smoke anything. I don't feel sorry for you. You think I'm gonna feel sorry for them? Talking about y'all, we gotta have love of God. No, you didn't have love of God when you trying to do that, so I don't care. I don't care about that. Ain't my problem. Well, nah, you ain't gonna come over here and pull a whole bunch of sympathy rants for y'all. No, you don't. And I told you, go talk to your people. Go talk to your people. They tell us, go talk to y'all little niggas. I like, well, go talk to your old racist white folk out there. Go talk to them. I seen a sign back in the 60s or 70s. That's why I said they want to cover up this stuff. I'm like, no, this stuff is coming out. They had a sign. They said no niggas, no Mexicans. They said no Puerto. What did they say? They spelled Porto wrong. They said no Puerto Ricans. And so everybody was like, what is a Porto? Like they spelled it like Porto, like Porto. And they said, what is a Porto? This is how racist they are. They call it. Notice they got a name for everybody: spooks, jigaboos, knuckle draggers, coonskins, monkeys, niggas, Japs. That's what they call the Japanese. They call the Arabs sand niggas. They call the Italian. They call them they call the Italians niggas too. The Italians are white, but they even call the Italians niggas, bro. How do you do that? They have called everybody a derogatory slang. They hated the Irish. The Irish is white too. They hated them. Don't just think they hate Mexicans, but they hated every foreigner that came over here. The Irish is as white as you can get. Like, like, how do you hate somebody that speaks like that? They look just like you, and they call them niggas, bro. How do you call them niggas? That's the whitest you gonna get. Every Irish, that's why I love the Irish, man. The Irish be cool with me. I know some Irish folks. They are cool with me, and they stood with us too. And I said, they called y'all niggas back in the day, right? They really did, right? They called everybody niggas. How you call the Arab sand niggas? That's a new one. I said sand niggas. I didn't make that up. That's what they called them. They called us colored while they turned every color in the book. You hit one of them, they gonna turn that color right there. They'll turn red, they'll turn green, they'll turn burgundy, they'll turn any color, bro. You smack them, they gonna turn all type of colors. Dude was a rainbow fish. Like, he turned all type of colors, man. Like, for real. But they called us colored. We only one color, nigga. That's dark. Black or black. That's what we call, bro. We cold black. Like, how we turn multiple colors, good? The only other color we gonna turn is red. If you get blood out of it, like, we don't turn no color. You smack us, we just as dark as we was. We smack y'all, boy. You look like you daggone Red Lobster or something. Like, bro, we don't know what you is. So, sea crustacean walking around here talking about coloreds. That's beyond crazy to me. And I said all it was a deflection. They just deflect on us. Let's not forget that they took a picture with the lynch victim. Let's not forget that. They still got those. They took a picture with the people they set on fire while they sitting there smiling, cheesing. Don't you be no sympathy talking about white people experience racism. No, they don't. No, they don't. Some of y'all just get what y'all give. So it's hard for people to feel sorry for y'all when that stuff still exists. Oh, that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even 100 years ago. It wasn't a long time ago. And you want us to feel sorry for you? Now your son's on fentanyl. Now your kids is cracked out. Oh, see, we just, this is terrible. It's terrible for you. It sucks for you. Oh, that must suck. Your son is out there strung out on dope. That's why I said it's not a funny situation, but I said I understand it though. See, when we was strung out on crack, they didn't care. They didn't go into the inner cities of Los Angeles and say, hey, man, we got to help these crack, but they didn't care. So why do we care now that your kids is strung out on dope? If you look up the overdose numbers, who overdosing? They don't talk about the little small counties out there. They always talk about the bigger city. Niggas only live in the city. We don't live in the small counties. We live in the inner cities. You live out in the counties. All the counties are mainly white people. And those are the ones that are strung out on dope. The white girl I talked to, she was from a small county in Indiana. She told me, she said, yep. She said, hey, man, everybody out there is on drugs. She said, it's bad. Everybody is overdosing out there. I said, see, that's what the news don't tell you, though, right? That's what they don't tell you. They talk about the Mexicans, Escobar and El Chapo and them, talking about Lil Ray and Shaquan selling it, but they don't talk about the niggas taking it. Oh, Bob and Henley overtaking stuff. They don't talk about that. So, no, it's hard to feel sympathy for people that don't feel sympathy for others back. They see Mexicans, what do they think of cartel? You see blacks, what do you think about thugs and Ice Cube and them? They see Asians, what do they think about? Oh, you know, they just aggressive and Yakuza. They think about every bad group. When they see you, well, I'm like, well, what have we seen y'all? Want to put a stereotype on everybody. What about you? Ugh. Hold on. Rainbow fish. They did. They used them as, oh, my bad, hold on. They use them as postcards. That's why I said, I'm like, I don't feel sympathy. I don't feel sympathy. That's why I said, they ain't gonna sucker me up for just, oh, well, it shouldn't matter now. Yes, it does. Notice every time they do something, it don't matter. I'm like, yeah, it does matter. It does matter. It matters. That's why they say it don't matter, because it matters. Where y'all think that song? Remember that song? Does your ears hang low? Does it wobble to the floor? Do you know where they got that song from? They got that song during the slave trade. When a runaway slave would get caught, they would cut his ears off, and they would wear a rope where they put it on. They was like a trophy. They cut a nigga ear off and put it on a rope, dude. That's where they got that song. Does your ears hang low? That's what that meant. How many ears of niggas can you get and put on this rope? That's what that meant. To them, that was their Cuban necklace back then. That was like a trophy. They would cut your nose off and your thing off and put it in a jar, man. These niggas are obsessed with sexual parts. You know what I'm saying? They always want to cut people's stuff off and put it in a museum or put it in a jar. Like, what's up with these Ted Bundy type niggas? But they telling you that you a savage. I don't know a nigga that cut off his ops nuts and put it in a jar and kept it in his house, dude. It's only y'all niggas is the one type do that. Do you know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based off a real story? That was based off a real white man named Ed Gaynor. He was the one that cut people's limbs off and sold them into furniture and put them in jars and stuff. And when they made a discovery, they was horrified, and that's how they got the story for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Leatherface guy. Because he cut people's faces off. Ain't no nigga doing that. Niggas ain't even got time to. We don't even know the first thing about removing the face. Negroes gonna put a bullet in you, and that's gonna be it. They might throw you in the river after they kill you. That's it. Niggas ain't cutting off your limbs. Unless they probably Haitians or, like, you know, them Africans that do that extreme stuff. Like, most Negroes ain't doing that. All of these characters was based off of real horrific white men. Like, come on, man. Do you know the Pennywise clown, the Pennywise clown was based off of a real dude in Chicago, John Wayne Gacy? Look it up. I didn't make it up. Look it up. John Wayne Gacy. And guess what he was? A freaking politician. A businessman by day, politician by day, a clown on the side, which is how they got Pogo the Clown, or whatever his name was. And he molested little boys and kept them in his basement and killed them. And that's how they came up with the story, Pennywise the Clown. This stuff is not just a fairy tale. They base this off of real white niggas that do this. Don't come and talk to me about black folk no more when some of the best horrific serial killers is based off of cartoon characters. I don't want to hear that. Yep, it was. It was. And that's why I said, I'm like, bro, it's crazy. But what do they do? That's why I said, that's why I said the hypocrisy. That is the stuff that gets me. What do they call us for dropping a couple of bodies? What do they call the gang members that drop a couple of bodies? Oh, he's a savage. Oh, he's a killer. But they worship these freaking killers. They making documentaries about Ted Bundy, Ed Gaynor, Pennywise. Every white serial killer they are making a show about. who murders women and children, and they glorify it. But they told us that we the savages. Oh my God, bro. You see the hypocrisy? Where's the nigga documentary at? They ain't got no documentary for him. He's in penitentiary or he's dead. They love Jeffrey Dahmer, man. Who would even watch that show? They love hearing a nigga kill people, man. They worship these fools. To me, they inspiring a whole nother generation of serial killers. But they told us that we kill people. A nigga might kill somebody, we ain't eating them. We ain't keeping their corpses in jars and burying them and having sex with their dead head. That's what Ted Bundy was doing. That's how these horrific things will come. Bro, the nigga would behead people, still have sex with their corpse and they dead head. He would keep a collection of them. And they glorified this, man. But they told us that we the savages. Boy, don't ever let them tell you a savage ever in your life, boy. Talking about the Haitians is eating the cats and dogs. And I'm like, and y'all eating niggas. Like, bruh. This nigga Jeffrey Dahmer predominantly murdered black men. Just to get murdered by a vice lord in prison. Why didn't I talk about that? Y'all people seem to love cannibalism. Y'all love eating niggas. Them niggas are obsessed with black women, man. They obsessed with black men. They keep wanting a nigga thing, man. That's what they do. All they look at is a nigga junk all day. That's why they hate black men, man, because niggas are slinging. They can't slang nothing. And they women don't want them because Buddy can't let it hang, he can't let it slang, and he can't bang, and that's why they come to us. They were so obsessed with this one woman. It was this African woman, or a slave woman, our son. She had a big old butt. She had one of the biggest butts. And they were so obsessed with this woman, they cut her rear end off, man, and put it in a museum. And you talking about a savage. Man, please. Please. Ain't nobody more savage than that. We ain't gonna forget about the history that y'all done. And not even that y'all done, y'all still doing. So no, I don't feel a lot of sympathy for some of y'all. I don't. You can't feel sorry for people, man, that do this type of stuff. So the world, not just us, but the world doesn't have sympathy for some of y'all because of what y'all do. Every people group, y'all murder, y'all enslave, y'all rape, y'all kill, y'all keep down. Y'all paint the narrative that everybody's just ghetto, they violent, and the most violent people are the ones telling people that they violent. Niggas wasn't messing with you back in the 60s. They were just trying to catch a bus and go to school. When we did want to learn something, which they talk about, y'all don't want to learn. Now, we wanted to learn something back in the 60s, and y'all try to stop us from doing that. Y'all shooting up buses, y'all bombing churches and schools. Like, y'all just doing everything to stop a nigga from doing something. You kill all the black leaders, you feel me? Y'all make it hard for people to get education. And now, y'all got the nerve to complain about how we don't want to learn nothing. I said, what about when we did want to learn something? So y'all was mad then, y'all was mad now. You can't win. It's an enemy you can't win against, man. Y'all just lazy and rely on the government. What about Black Wall Street that y'all bombed? Yeah, Black Wall Street. Was it in Tulsa, Oklahoma? That y'all bombed and y'all robbed and killed them people and covered it up. I'll tell you another one. Look up the Tuskegee experiment. Look it up. They gave, how many black men was it? They gave syphilis. They gave all them black men syphilis because they wanted to indoctrinate them with the vaccine or some shot, and they gave all them niggas syphilis. I didn't make that up. Look it up. Tuskegee experiment. Yeah. See, we know history. We know history, so you can't bamboozle us. We ain't stupid. You ain't coming with this new wave of Americanism and patriotism. Like, nah, everybody ain't over that stuff. Like, no, you ain't never paid for that. Be daggone Trump and the nigga gonna get on TV talking about white racism. Boy, please, shut up. Some of y'all be the ones staring that up. Just want to be a victim or everything. They try to reverse Uno card it. Like, no, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. That's why I said notice. And again, I love white folk. I love everybody. But I said, but I'm not a hypocrite. Just like when it comes to my people, see, they told us to call our people out. We call our people out. They don't call theirs. So I said, so since y'all won't say that, I'm going to say something, and everybody else that got common sense is going to say something. Y'all talk about us, but like, look at y'all. They did all that. Willie Lynch, everything. Like they do all this, man. They don't care. So that's why I said it's very hard for people to care about y'all. You ain't gonna draw no sympathy in for y'all. You ain't doing that. That's why they want to come with, and again, it's a terrible situation that happened to dude. It's a terrible situation that happened to anybody that happens to. But I said, don't try to use he was a father and a man and a son and a great man. I said, and so was a lot of people too that they took out. It was such a lot of people too. Why does their life not matter as much as your life? I told you, when they killed Martin Luther King Jr., the black folk went back to school. They said them kids at school was hollering and taunting them, talking about Black Jesus is dead. He's dead, y'all. They was mocking them, laughing, doing it to his wife, his sons, his kids. Savagery. But it's funny, right? That's why I say it's funny. It's funny until it happened to your people. It's not funny no more. It's disgusting how somebody can smoke on your dead op, but you was smoking on theirs first. See, when y'all was making memes about the Black Lives Matter and talking about run people over and they deserve to die, and now one of your people died, it's not funny. See, it's not funny because you didn't think it could happen to you. So as much as I'm a human being and I'm for life, I'm not for murder. Either side, I don't believe anybody should get assassinated for what they believe. Unless they're a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, I'm like, you got the right to believe and have a side if you want to. But I said, I'm also not biased and I'm not an idiot. And I said, I got the love of God, but you need to have love of God too. It don't just work one-way street. They want to beat you, lynch you, kill you, and tell you just love and pray and be silent and hold a peaceful protest. Like, why we gotta be peaceful all the time, man? We always gotta be peaceful and shut up and silent and just let people whoop us all day. No, I don't think so. And that's why them fools stopped listening to MLK. Because MLK was getting them whooped. He was getting them beat and whooped. Still sitting there, we just gotta sit there and no, we ain't sitting there no more. No, we ain't sitting there. And that's when everybody started getting guns and they start gunning them Klan members down. They start shooting these white people. And that's when they realized, okay, we gotta give them civil rights now. Because they realized that Negroes gonna go crazy. See, if you start shooting back at them, it's not funny. Imagine you on your way to go lynch a nigga and you got lynched. You on your way to go kill some blacks and them blacks killed you. Ain't that funny? You get what you give. I remember Finesse Two Times. You know Finesse Two Times, right? The rapper. He had a chain pendant of he had a chain pendant. They said he was facing backlash because his chain pendant was I guess his label's name is Mob Ties or whatever. And it was a pendant of like 3 Klan members. It was Ku Klux Klan. 3 Ku Klux Klan members was hanging, basically like hanging, like he hung him from his chain. And they said, yeah, he was facing backlash. And everybody was like, from who? The white people? Who? The Klan? You know, because I know a nigga ain't got nothing to say about that. I said, who? Some white supremacists? Like, I don't like it, kid. That's wrong. I said, who would have a problem with that? The Klan? I said, yeah, of course they would. Klan would. I said, are we forgetting that they the main ones that hung everybody? You want to come now and have a problem with it? See, they got a problem with the small stuff. Don't call us Karens. That's the same equivalent to calling y'all a nigga. No, it's not. No, it is not. You see how they try to hijack the struggle now? A Karen is just calling white women the N-word. I'm like, no, it's not. See, that was on. Notice that was somebody tried to put even with the Charlie Kirk thing. They try to put a picture comparison, like I guess half MLK's face and half his face. People was like, bro, you can go to hell for this. They was like, bro, nah. They said we ain't falling for that. Which again, I'm not for what happened to him. I do think that he did make a lot of valid points. But I said, but we're not gonna compare him to MLK. Stop comparing people. He was his own person. He did his own thing. Stop trying to compare him to don't do that. Yeah, everybody care. They talking about he facing backlash. Everybody's like, from who? The Klan, bro? Like, who would have an issue with that? I said, we know who has an issue with that. The ones that got an issue with every freaking thing. So that's why I said I know I talk about niggas a lot on this channel, but those are the niggas that just need to get called out. I don't put my people down because I said I'm not biased. I talk about them too. Unlike unlike niggas that might be scared to do what's necessary for their people. You know, the ones that didn't want to show up protesting because they were scared they was gonna get locked up. But they spot a op downtown and go shoot them. They had no issue with nigga on nigga violence, right? See, I'm not just nigga on nigga violence. I told you, anybody that come over here, I get them. I don't play that. Anybody that try to do me harm, my people's harm, I get you. If a Negro come over here in my space and try to rob me, I'm gonna shoot him. If a white man come over in my space and try to rob me, I'm gonna shoot him. I don't have an issue with no color. I don't see color. I really don't see color. I don't see gender neither. You come put your hands on me, we already eat for everybody. I will fight you and knock you out. I don't play that. You don't get no pass because you know a woman. Keep your hands to yourself. Everybody keep your hands to yourself. Because if somebody do something to you, they're going to be justified, especially in the state of Texas. We don't play that. So, no, I don't care. That's why I tell them, I said, listen, everybody ain't no gang members where they only focus on Negroes and the ops. I'm like, no, you got these, I told you, these Muslim Negroes, they crazy. I can't say the same about these Hebrew Israelite niggas. They just talk all the time. But these Muslim cats, these Black Panthers, they already hate y'all. They don't play that. They don't care about that. And that's why I said even white people tired of y'all, man. They had something where they said the Proud Boys showed up and they was fighting the Black Supreme, the BLM, and that was a big old brawl. It was like a big old gang fight, and you couldn't tell who was who because everybody was white. We'll show you. The white people be fighting each other too. White people was fighting for us on our behalf, and I couldn't tell who was the BLM and who was the Proud Boys because all of them was white. That's why I say, y'all, we stay out the way. Until they come to us, we stay out the way. Let them fight that fight. Because, again, they think they just going to come and do something to us. They don't know they're going to have to fight their own people. The same way with the Civil War. They thought they was going to go and kill niggas, and they realized they got to kill their own brothers now because their brothers was fighting against them. What's that? Brother should turn against brother, father turn against son. That's what that means. His son might be out there fighting his father because this old idiot redneck can't stop doing what he's doing. See, that's why I said the trap they try to set for you, they fall straight in it. Try to put us on crack, and then your niggas is on fentanyl. Something 100 times worse than crack, man. We thought crack cocaine was bad. Boy, that fentanyl and that heroin and crystal meth is turned. It's three things. That's turned all y'all niggas up, man. Y'all getting three-wayed. What y'all meant for evil, boy, look what y'all done did to y'all self. You niggas done got high off your own supply. I mean, cocaine was bad, but I mean, cocaine wasn't that bad compared to, do you know what meth do to you? These niggas done made meth, bro. Do you know what meth is? That's why they call it Mountain Dew mouth, because meth messes your mouth up. Meth keep you up for days. That was people on meth said, boy, I was up for days, man. He said I was driving for hours thinking that people was chasing me. He said, who am I running from? Didn't even know who he was running from, just riding and driving away from hours. Meth makes you extremely violent. It makes you extremely crazy. They talking about I was up for 4 days straight. How do you up for 4 days straight? That's why I'm like, no, we're not gonna ignore this. We ain't gonna ignore the elefante in the room. We know what y'all be doing. Try to come all down, being oblivious. That's why it shouldn't matter. See, that's the stuff I talk about when I say, like, they be like, oh, it shouldn't matter. Like, no, some stuff does matter because of what y'all did. Some stuff does matter. They say, oh, y'all just living in the past. And I'm like, no, it's not everybody living in the past. People just ain't going for that, man. They ain't going for that old stupid stuff. That's why a lot of them, they want to get along until you start standing on your stuff. Until you start preaching your doctrine. Man, that ain't cool. That's why I said don't y'all fall for that, man. Because again, Negroes play the victim mentality, but so do white people. They do that too. Everybody see doing that now. The only people I see that don't be doing that is the Mexicans. So I said Mexicans, they the only ones that kind of mind their business, man. Everybody mess with them. Like they don't be bothering nobody, man. They really don't. They just be cool. But I'm just like, nah, we not gonna let me know who's here, y'all. Let me know who's in here. Oh, y'all, let me know who's in there. I got 11 people, I only got 7 likes, man. Run them likes up, man. Come on. That's why I said, I'm like, nah, we gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk about this because I'm just like, no, I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like it. And for years they told us, call your peoples out, man. Talk about your peoples, man. Y'all blacks need to start getting in line and getting in check. And then we get in check and get in line, and then it's just like now something's still wrong with us. You think they gonna hate you just because you's a nigga? You can have a money, they can have money, they gonna hate you. They hate the proper black people more because it makes them feel inferior. I remember saying that. I said, bro, I remember saying that. I was like, bro, when you go to, I remember saying that back in, hold on, y'all. That was like back in the early 2000s. That's when Lil Wayne then was kind of big. And I said, you mean to tell me, I said, now Lil Wayne's a millionaire. He got more money than all these white people. I said, you mean to tell me that they think that he's better than him? Do you really think that they believe that Lil Wayne is better than them? I don't know how I knew that at the time. I was a little nigga, but I told myself that. I said, Lil Wayne would never be equivalent to a white man. He got more money than them, can buy their house in the block. But it don't matter, I said, because they still got white supremacy in their mind. They still better than you. That's why they can't believe that black people can afford the stuff they got. You got a nice truck. That's the first thing they say. Nice car, nice truck. How'd you get it? Like, how else did I get it? I worked. They just think everybody sell drugs, but they really do. I got pulled over in front of my crib a couple years ago, man. On a Wednesday, it's always a Wednesday service. I got pulled over. Got 3 men by these cops, man. Keep in mind, I ain't never smoked dope in my life, boy. Ain't never sold it, never smoked it. And showing up, here they come. Nice truck. I said, I knew exactly what he was gonna say next. Cause we lived in kind of like the hood area. So he was like, nice truck. And I said, I know what he's gonna say. He's like, yeah, you been smoking weed? Because I smell it. I was like, it must be off of y'all. Y'all niggas smoking. This area is drug infested. I said, not the trap houses where your people's is, nigga. I said, nah, bro, I ain't never smoked weed a day in my life. He said, okay. He said, you ever smoke weed in the truck? I said, is this nigga trying to trip me? Did you not just heard that I said I ain't never smoked weed in my life? That's how they think. Like, they can't believe that you got a nice truck. They can't believe that you ain't never smoked weed a day in your life. Like, bro, all black folk ain't savages. You want to try to arrest me in front of my own house that I paid for. But when we called about these white boys breaking in these trap houses, shooting up dope, they never showed up. You are a criminal on your own property. Oh, that pissed me off. You a criminal on your own property, man. And the ones that's trespassing and loitering and vandalizing and stealing, they did nothing about. I said, boy, y'all niggas are some coons, man. They mad. That's why I said y'all be mad all y'all want to. Black folks the one got the money now. Niggas is buying up everything now. And now they mad because they can't get nothing and they got young black millionaires. You got boys that's barely even cracking the age of 19 and they millionaires. Way more than these white folk is and they mad. They say the most educated woman in the United States is a black woman. They got the most MDs and PhDs and stuff. They got some of the best degrees. It's true, because you see it. That's why they want to talk about that Baton Rouge celebration was ghetto, because all them black women, all them black people start dancing. Now they ghetto. I said, well, you know what? They might be ghetto, but they still got an MD and a PhD making more money than you gonna make. At least they ain't on fentanyl. At least they ain't on heroin either. And at least they don't live in a trailer park. Since y'all want to give people stereotypes, okay, they don't live in a trailer park like you. So they can be ghetto, but they about to make them some big bank. If I knew how much money I was gonna be making, boy, I would be doing the Hucklebuck money dance. Like, bro, who wouldn't? Don't y'all do that same thing at y'all crazy country halls when y'all be trying to Taylor Swift it up? Y'all just mad because y'all ain't got that rhythm. You can't pop, lock it, and shuffle and daggone Black Boy JB it. Like, you can't do it. They acting like this is the cookout, like a ghetto cookout with ghetto baby mamas. Like, boy, these are people that just graduated. These are smart individuals who just graduated. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't every culture have something like that? When you go to Hawaii or you go to one of those Polynesian islands, what do they do at celebrations? They start doing a hoo, haka, hoo, haka, hoo. They start doing that. They're not ghetto. That's their tradition, right? A tradition in Greece, they throw plates on the ground and break it. They break plates because I guess that's just tradition. It's a Greek weddings or whatever, they do that. Mexicans have their death celebration and they dances. Why is it when we do something then we ghetto? Everything we do, it don't matter. Well, we in the streets killing each other. We hood. Now we graduating, getting money. Now we still hood. Like, man, y'all niggas, that's why I told white people need to shut up too. They're gonna start getting beat up too. Y'all talk too much. Some of y'all got too much patience. I said I couldn't be face to face with a Karen. I would fade you. I don't care if you know old white girl. I would beat you up. I would beat your man up and everybody else. Like, bro, because y'all meddle too much. You put your nose where it don't belong. Me and mama ran into a Karen one time. This is right after we got through seeing Daddy. It's hard. At the cemetery. We took separate cars. Mama was in front of me driving. And some Karen gonna tell her, slow down. Gonna tell us how to drive. So, you know, mama was already hurt because we had just buried Daddy. Like, a couple of months prior. So mama got out the car talking crazy. And I got out the car, start talking crazy too. Because I'm like, who y'all niggas think y'all is? Y'all don't own the block? And what do white people do when you confront them? They all, I don't understand why you're getting like that. They all do that. They want to start stuff and they want to be a victim when you call them out. So mama was real. She said, I'm tired of y'all white people. She said, I'm tired of y'all white people keep messing with us, man. Keep on. They said, oh, what does race got to do with it? It got everything to do with it. And guess what they do? Guess what these punk white folk do? They go get other people to fight for them. So the the people that work at the cemetery, they came over to intervene. And guess what the white people did? Went inside and let these niggas fight their battle. See, they ain't know who they was talking to. They ain't know mama is a real good black woman. They ain't know that mama got money. And we do things with the ministry. And it was an event coming up that mama was about to donate a whole bunch of money for. See, they didn't know that. And see, Buddy was always, see, you got to understand why she's saying that. Maybe she had a loved one that probably, he said it. He said maybe she had a loved one that died from somebody riding on the road too fast and stuff. Like, bro, he said that. And he was a white dude. He was basically backing her. And he was trying to say he was in the wrong. So, mama talked to his head boss. And her mama's cool. But she said, you know what? She said, y'all had a big thing that was coming up. She said, because of the way your employee handled that and because he didn't want to deal with the real situation at hand, she said, I will not be making a generous donation to y'all. Buddy just cost y'all a huge donation. And mama was about to make it. She said, because of that incident right there, she said, I will not be giving y'all a cent of my money. You see how your bigotry and your nastiness get you? You see what they get you? Now you just lost out on a ton of money. So no, I don't know how people deal with that. I ain't dealing with no Karen. See, that's why I tell black folk, y'all need to stop being hypocritical. Don't just pull out your phones, recording white people in their face when you see it. If it was a nigga, you would steal them. So I'm like, do the same thing when it comes to them. Either you pull out your phone when it comes to niggas too. Don't just try to pull out your phone when it comes to white people, because people scared of white folk. I'm like, don't be scared of them. Karen, no, don't run up on me. I'm a cold cock you. I don't play that. Anybody run up on me, whatever color, I'm a cold cock you. I don't care who you is. See, I ain't one of those other little street niggas. It's, oh, man, that ain't right, dude. That ain't right. I said, well, you put your hands on me, I'ma slam you. I don't play that. White woman, black man, white man. I don't care who you are. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't play favorites when it comes to the fade, man. Anybody can catch the fade. He would be too nice, again, because, you know, they'd be scared of white folk. They'd be like, oh, well, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, you weren't scared to get in trouble when you was fighting niggas, so why you scared when you fight somebody white? So I said, I don't know how they let that girl at the Phillies game, man, that old woman gonna run up on his son. He's just sitting there scared. He's a punk. Give him the ball. I said, boy, that couldn't have been me with my kid. I said, I wish you would have ran up on me and my kid. I would have stole her for that. Like, what you mean gonna run up on my kid, take a baseball? Girl, I'll steal you for that. Y'all be too nice. People be too nice. So I said, don't be letting nobody intimidate you. I ain't intimidated by white people. If they came up to me right now and start talking like, well, I'll do something to you. I don't care about your color. I'm the one person that don't care about none of that. I told you I would have white people and black people hating me. I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't play no sides. I don't like niggas. I don't like white folk. I don't like nobody. I don't play that. If I was in power, do you think that people would... I said, bro, I would bring the whites and blacks together because I would be so terrible to everybody. I would be a dictator to everybody to bring everybody together to end racism. And now the whites got to work with the blacks. Ain't going to be no sides and favoritisms. I ain't fair to nobody. I don't like nobody. I'll be the one to bring everybody together. Don't play that. Anybody can catch the fade. I don't care. Who do you think we fought all 2020, man? We was out there almost fighting the police, bro. I told the police they can catch the fade. Anybody can catch the fade. I don't care who you is. We try to be intimidating. These old white radicalists want to show up. I'm like, boy, and that's funny because we had the black army come in town. While we all out there with our guns, because remember, white people exercise their right. You can walk down the street with a gun. It's not illegal. Like right now, if I wanted to walk outside with an AK-47, I could do that. Because in the state of Texas, you can do that. It's not illegal. I don't know why you would, but you can technically do that. These white people know it. That's why they go into these stores with these machine guns and stuff, because it's their right. But I think that's called flexing your right a little too hard. You don't need to. Stick with your pistol. Keep it concealed. You don't need to bring no machine gun in no place. It's not against the law, but I don't think you really should. As long as you ain't on governmental ground, you can do that. So they was exercising their right. So I said, okay, well, in the state of Kentucky, we can do that too. So black folks started exercising their right. So then we showed up out there with our guns and assault rifles and our body gear and stuff. We showed up out there too. See how they don't like the law when it's used on them, but they want to use the law on us. Because, these little white radicalists want to show up with their flags and their guns, want to protest with Trump. I said, okay, well, we showed up out there with ours too. We outnumbered every last one of them, plus the police. There were so many of us. It was a mosquito to an elephant. I got the video and everything. Mosquito to an elephant. There were so many of us. The civilians and the black army and then us. And they little small Pee-wee army. I said, boy, if this was really a war, y'all have lost. Y'all have lost. I said, where your radicals at? Nah, y'all was out here tough because they was out here flashing guns at women and flashing guns at people who they know wasn't gonna do nothing. I said, flash a gun at us. See, these cats over here, they ain't Hebrew Israelites. These is Muslims. A lot of them was Muslims. They was already nuts. They was willing to die. We had to stop one dude. He was about, bro, he had a 100-round mag, dude. He was about to unload on them fools, but we had to stop him because he would have started a shootout right there. See, you ain't dealing with no punks, man. You ain't dealing with no, well, just turn the other cheeks on, Martin Luther King Jr. type niggas. Like, you dealing with some real Malcolm X niggas who don't care. You ain't gonna victim us, man. We ain't gonna play that stuff. See, when it's used on you, you don't like it. See, they don't like it. I ain't never seen so many niggas out there with guns, so many black folk that was exercising their right, and you couldn't do nothing about it, because remember, it's not against the law. Like they said, it's not against the law. What's up, Denise? That's why I told y'all, man, y'all black folk, y'all know y'all laws, man. Know the Constitution. Since they want to throw that in people's face, man, know all of that stuff. They know it, so we need to know it. That's why I said I want to get so good to where I know all of it. Like subsection 1-2 says in part 5 that you can't do this and because they know all of that. That's how lawyers are good. That's why I said we need more black lawyers. I love people that can talk. Because a lawyer is going to school you on everything. You cannot beat them. Do you know how Charlie Kirk was so good? Because he could talk. Even if he was wrong, he could still talk. When you know how to talk, you sound good. So that's why I said you can't let. That's one reason why I did watch him. Even though, again, I know people that was like, I didn't agree with everything he said, but a lot of what he said was true. Because the way he knew how to talk, and when you know how to talk, you know what you're talking about. So when people would come to the mic and would say, well, I don't like what you said, he was like, okay, show me an example. They might have been right on something, but he said, show me an example, and they couldn't bring an example because they would get up there in their feelings, try to prove him wrong, and I'm like, well, you can't prove the man wrong. He know what he's talking about. And then when they couldn't prove him wrong, what do? F you and go to hell. And like, okay, he was still like, okay, but they're still not showing me your example. He said, I'm not raising my voice. I'm just asking you a question. And most people couldn't take a simple conversation. So that's why I said, like, he was a great debater because he knew what he was talking about. Even if he wasn't right on everything, he still knew how to talk. So that's why I said we need to learn how to talk and know what we're talking about. See, they don't like when Negroes know what they're talking about. Imagine going to court and you represent yourself and you are an excellent talker. They can't beat you. They can't strip you up on your words because they know Negroes don't know the law. Imagine them thinking that you a street Negro because you dress like it or you look basic, and then you open your mouth and you are intelligent. They gonna look at you like, I didn't. You look you'll be like, what? Y'all didn't think niggas knew the law? You didn't think Negroes knew technicalities and stuff? Remember when T Grizzly got locked up for robbing a jewelry store before he got famous? And he was smart. He's smart. Because he went to college. He was in college when he did that. He was already smart. And he said, before he got the charges, he looked up. He said he did a lot of reading. And he looked up. He said, technically, we didn't leave the store. So it wasn't a robbery. It was, I think it was like an attempted, it was like invasion or something. But he said, technically, it wasn't a robbery since we never left the store with the merchandise. So they couldn't charge him with a robbery to give him more years and more time. See, if he didn't know that, they was going to charge him with that. But because he's smart and knew the law, he got off. So that's why I say, know the law. We need to know what we're talking about, man. You need to know these comeback points, man. So when they want to tell you that niggas is thugs and gangbangers, and Mexicans are cartel members and drug lords, I said, remember who's the one that they sell it to. Remember who's the one that they kids idolize. Remember? Every white kid think they listen to Lil Wayne and Chief Keef, they black, man. They all think that they like us. All y'all do is copy us on everything, man. Now the white dudes is trap artists. Now they invented trap music. Now they thugging, keeping it 100, man. Talking about they standing on business out here like they would know. What up? So that's why I said I'm like, nah, y'all not gonna bamboozle us. Y'all not gonna bamboozle us. And I said, we not in 1865, nigga. We in 2025. The world tired of y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to. Y'all ain't gonna go back to this old white supremacy stuff like y'all think. I said, do you know how crazy niggas is? I'm gonna tell you something. I remember back in 2016, they were saying that if Trump didn't win, keep in mind it's 2016. And Pops that preached that. He said a lot of them radical white people were saying if Trump don't win, they was like, we gonna go to the hood and shoot black people. That's what they said. I said, you do know that this ain't the 1930s, right? I said, please be my guest. Atlanta, I said, Louisville got a lot of them. Come to Louisville and do that. They wouldn't do it. Yeah, like Negroes ain't sitting out there on the block all day with weapons. Negroes slide. And if they wanted to, they can slide on anybody, anytime, any day, anywhere. They don't care. They already ain't got nothing to lose, so what do they care? But we had a Ku Klux Klan meeting downtown in Louisville. They was out there protesting. The same spot where we was doing the Black Lives Matter, they was out there protesting. I'm talking about cuz literally up the street was the hood. The one I took y'all to go get the chicken at, that was the hood right there. If they would have went up a street over, they could have had all the niggas you can eat. They ain't want that because they knew them Negroes gonna light them up. Them Negroes would have lit them up. It's the West End. Remember I told you the West End, the worst spot in the city. Them West End niggas don't care about nothing. They would have lit them niggas up. See, they know where to go and where not to go. They know what time. They did it at like 7 in the morning when everybody sleep. Cowards. Notice they want to get together in a group and go lynch one nigga. They don't want to lynch 10 niggas. They want to lynch one because they know 10 niggas will beat them down. They always want this old punk stuff. I was like, okay. That's why I said even with the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Remember that? The little boy that shot them 2 protesters and stuff like that? And I said, people just sitting there. I'm like, well, you know what? Had y'all had some of y'all straps out there, that would have never happened. Because it had to happen in Louisville. Look, Kyle Rittenhouse would have got lit up. Nobody gonna be sitting there running from a little white boy with an AR-15. Like, boy, we would have lit that little nigga up. You would have been able to read a newspaper through this little nigga. We would have Swiss cheese this little fool. But because people don't think, they think you're gonna reason with these people with your words. It don't work like that. You cannot reason with a nigga with your words, bro. It don't work like that. That was one dude. He was walking around a Trump supporter. He was like, "Why do you hate me so much?" I think it was a Mexican. He was trying to reason with this racist. This dude was so racist. He didn't care that he was trying to reason with him. This dude cold cocked him. He said, "I just want to know, sir, why do you hate me so much? Why do you hate me? Don't tell me why he was. Just tell me why." And the dude turned and just pow, punched him right in his mouth. And I said, "You know what, bro? You kind of deserve that. To think you can reason with one of these idiots. You can't reason with a psychopath, man. So maybe that cold cock in your mouth is gonna tell you that you can't reason with an idiot, bro." And he just cocked him straight in his mouth. You think you're gonna reason with somebody trying to be nice? These people ain't nice. They don't care. See, they did that to the little, I think it was Mexican. They did it to him. They tried it with a black dude out there. Them Trump supporters tried it with a black dude. And he tried to grab the white guy because they get bold. They think you ain't gonna do nothing. And it was one black guy versus all of them. And one of the white guys tried to get out there and grab him. The black guy just knocked him straight out. Dude is just laying like this. He's laying on the ground. I said, see, I told y'all, man, that stop thinking everybody funny, man. Everybody ain't funny, dude. We ain't going for nothing. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Trump supporters, I was about to fight back in 2020, man, because they was the radical. They weren't the good ones. They was the radical ones. So that's why I said, like, you got to deal with a lot of radical people. You feel me? Like, now I don't. But if I did, I'll be ready to be in gold mode too. I don't care. I don't care about a Hebrew Israelite the same way I don't care about a white nationalist. I don't like neither one of y'all. I'll whoop any one of y'all fools. I don't like none of y'all. Act like white people get a pass. No, they don't. No, you don't. Ain't seen a skinhead yet. You know why? Because skinheads know if they come anywhere where we at, they gonna get lit up. They know that. They don't try you. They try you out there in Indiana. Where they all are. They don't try you in the city. The West End would love target practice. Come to the West End of Louisville and preach that doctrine. I promise you, they would do something to you. You won't do it. Of course, you can light a cross out there in the middle of nowhere and talk about, yeah, we're Klan, we hate niggers. Like, yeah, of course you hate niggas out there. Come to the inner cities of Louisville where the niggas is. They got plenty of, it's all you can eat nigger buffet. Go ahead, they all there. Notice they don't do that. I ain't seen one of them do it yet. And when they do it at 7 in the morning downtown where the police are at. They don't never go to the hoods and do that. If I hated enemies so much, wouldn't it make sense to go to where they live at? If you hate niggers so much, go to where niggers live. Like, bro, that's plenty of it. There's plenty of them. You can light that cross out there at 7 in the morning, wake them all up, wake up niggers, and just protest and be out there hollering and throw your assault rifles around. Y'all can have a big old war out there. See, they don't want to do that because they know Negroes will gun them down. They see how these little YNs do their ops, and they know they gonna do them the same way if they come over here. I said they want to wear a bunch of masks and balaclavas. I said, guess what a Negro balaclava is? A shiesty. You get a whole bunch of niggas in shiesty showing up. It ain't gonna be funny no more. See? I told y'all, man, y'all better leave folk alone. Hold on. So no, that's why I said people ain't gonna sucker me up with that that old wannabe sympathy stuff. And now we gotta be proud to be an American. Like, no, I'm not. The way y'all treat everybody else, like, no, you're not gonna get me to fight your wars, bro. Until you can acknowledge everybody else as American, and until you can treat us as an American, I said, then we can talk. I'm not a freaking African American, man. I'm an American dude. That's what that's supposed to mean. I'd rather them call me a black before they call me an African American. That word is so derogatory. An African American. Nigga, I ain't African. Like, I was born in Sudan and came over here. I'm like, no, I'm an American, nigga. Ain't no such thing as a Mexican American or Asian American, nigga. We American. Remember that old Schoolhouse Rock song, "We're the American melting pot"? Remember they bragged about, oh, we have all the races here. It's a melting pot of races and everybody, all the ethnicities and cultures. Until they realize that they're starting to be the minority now. Now they want to put, well, you're African American and you're Black American. And like, no, I'm just black. Like, what's wrong with that? That's why I try to tell some of these Mexicans too. I said, because again, some of them would consider Mexicans white. So even my ex would say that she was like, yeah, but she was filling out like her job forms and stuff. And she said some of them would tell them just go ahead and like circle white because they don't always have like that on the form. And she said, yeah, they kind of consider us more white than they would black. I said, yeah, that's said because they trying to get y'all on their side. And they got a lot of these Mexicans to go out there and be on their side. That's why you did see a lot of Mexicans that was like extreme conservatives and was trying to do the same stuff. And now they starting to see the same thing. Now when they shipping y'all off and they doing y'all that way, y'all starting to see like they don't care about you either. Good night, LB. Keep trying to tell fools like they don't care about you, man. They use you for a movement. Who's still in here, man? It's 11 people in here. Only 9 likes, man. Get my likes up. Who's still in here? Let me know. Y'all just be sitting idly by not saying nothing. That's one of the reasons I'm going to take a break from live, boy. Y'all act like y'all don't want to talk. There's only a couple of people that come here talking. The rest of y'all just be sitting here meddling and watching. So if y'all ain't going to say nothing, I don't need to go live all the time, bro. You ain't going to be coming here watching me not all the time and not say nothing. So much to ask, bro. I be having 30 people in here and 11 likes. Like, man, hit the like, bro. Dang. If it was you, I'd support you. I mean, I probably wouldn't give you $1 on Cash App, but I'll sure give you a like. It's free. Like, dang, bro. Even a free button is on. Yeah, they know what they doing. They know exactly what they doing. And that's why I said I don't feel sympathy. I don't. That's why I said it's funny to talk about everybody, like, until it's them. It ain't funny. A tuna salad with grapes. Let's talk about the real atrocity there. A tuna with grapes. Girl, you nasty. You done made you a chicken salad. That's disgusting, girl. Ugh, Ariana, come on, man. Dang, bro. But nah, they know what they doing, man. I said it's crazy. She nasty, y'all. I would hate to have a close conversation with you, boy. It'd be all type of tuna. Let me tell you something, Steve. See, these white people just get on my nerves. I'm like, oh, you know what gets on my nerves? Tuna. I'm like, get a load of this tuna. But nah, man, that's why I said they be knowing what they doing. They know what they doing. So that's why I said I can't feel sorry for them. It's just like, you know what you're doing. Y'all been doing this for decades, centuries. I don't care. And now they talking about the people over remember the people over in South Africa? Remember, they call them Africans. They spell Africans with a K. Those are the white Africans. Remember how they genocided and killed all those black Africans for years and decades? And now they was talking about a lot of them is facing backlash and people are kind of hating them. Then they talking about the white Africans are facing racism. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. I said, dude, this is crazy. They found a reason to be a victim on everything. I'm like, you nigga, y'all go to everybody land doing them wrong, and then y'all talking about racism. You don't get the right to talk about something that you pretty much do to everybody. Yeah, I remember that teacher. He said, "People, please pipe down. People, please." It's only second period. He would spray everybody, and he announced his retirement. And then Orlando Brown was like, I need a moment. He went outside and at the schoolroom and started dancing because I remember that episode. I don't know how I remember that. Dude was spray when he was spitting. I said, that's disgusting. But yeah, I was like, man, people just, that's crazy. So yeah, that's why I said like, nah, I talk about Negroes, but I'm on y'all heads too. I'm on y'all heads too, boy. This is the biggest atrocity I've ever seen. And that's why a lot of Negroes do believe that Jesus is white, and they talking about it's a white man religion because of that. These are the people that represent it. Looks crazy. So, no, a lot of people don't feel sorry. They don't. Even white people are saying that. They just like, nah. They like, we know what our people do. We know. Then they say, oh, y'all blacks are keeping it alive. I keep talking about BLM. Like, boy, there is not enough blacks in the world to keep racism alive. Do you know why there's a BLM movement? Because of you niggas. This didn't start because Mexicans was messing with us. This didn't start because Arabs came over and messed with us. It started because you niggas keep messing with us. We only got a BLM, man, because you niggas keep putting your knees on our neck, keep on shooting us. Like, bro, every time this happens, we got to say something about it. And that's the only time, like I said, I tell people it should matter when we do it too, because again, I'm not hypocritical. They only say it because they want to take the heat off of them. Like, well, blacks kill blacks. It don't matter if blacks kill blacks. It's still wrong for you to shoot a nigga. It's still wrong for you to put your knee on his neck. Why does that excuse how you do stuff? Like, no, it's not going to excuse you killing Floyd. It's not going to excuse you for killing black folk. No. They always want to excuse that stuff. Like, well, see, blacks kill blacks. Why they get upset? I'm like, well, it don't matter if blacks kill blacks. You shouldn't kill blacks either. That's the whole point. It ain't right when whites kill blacks, blacks shouldn't kill whites, whites shouldn't kill whites, and blacks shouldn't kill blacks. Like, it should be fair all around, bro. You can't just decide when it's fair to you, nigga. That old hypocrisy bias stuff, I can't stand that, bro. Like, that is just, ugh. That stuff is crazy. So I'm like, so this is why people don't have a lot of sympathy for you. I'm like, bro, look at what you do. Look at the way that you act. When you come around us, a lot of black folk, bro, listen, black folk is cool with everybody. We invite every daggone body to the cookout, man. We ain't got no issue with white people, man. We love white people. We get around them, start having a good old time. We like, sometimes black folk like white people so much, we will talk proper because we want them to understand what we say because we know white people don't understand our dialogue. We not beating them up when they walk in the room or walk into our churches. We don't do that. We treat them with love. You might look at them funny like, oh, there's a white person here. But I'm like, but we love them. They are the only ones that anybody go to their churches or go to their neighborhoods and they stare at you with that dumb look. They have an issue with your color, man. They got an issue with your music. They got an issue with everything. White people can walk around, talk like this, like that, like country all day. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Then we come around talking with our southern slang, Memphis, you know what I'm saying? We talk like, yeah, they call us ghetto. It's like, bro, it's the same Southern accent they got. What's the difference? They call it Texan accent. We got a Memphis accent. Like, what's wrong with that? That's just how you talk, because you're from the land. White people in Memphis talk like that too. Like, why is it only ghetto when black folks talk like that? That's crazy, man. They gonna see it one way or another. They already see it right now, but it's whatever. That's why I am like, you know, it's cool. Say whatever you want to. Say whatever you want to. That's why I said I was like, of course, I blast my beats. We be blasting rap music, but we was like, oh, we don't want people to think that we ghetto. I said, bro, if you think I'm ghetto, whatever, you gonna think I'm ghetto anyways. You feel me? They was mad because we was intelligent black people over living in Indiana, man. And they was mad at that, bro. Because they couldn't get their kids to stay off dope. They couldn't get their kids to stay in school. And we over here succeeding more than theirs. And they had an issue with that because they was mad. So they mad when you're successful. They mad when you're in there. Like, they gonna be mad over everything, bro. They find any reason to be mad about something, bro. So that's why I say ain't no reason to even talk. They mad when you broke. Call your thug. They mad when you more successful than them. Like, you can't win, bro. You just can't win. They are the only people that'll be broke living in a trailer park. Will get on TV and look at Kelly Rowland, another black celebrity, and still think that they better than you. Kelly Rowland got more money, drive way better cars, live in a way better neighborhood, set for life. They ain't got jack, and they will still think they are better than you. That is crazy. Which shows you it's not just about money. It's about a mentality. They really think that they're superior. They think they better than a lot of people, and they not. That's why for years, they always made white their standard of beauty. That's why people thought that you had to be white to be beautiful. Because that was the standard of beauty they always made. I'm going to sit up here again. Like I did yesterday. And it's like in other countries. It's not just the United States. You got Brazil. Brazil got some of the most beautiful brown-skinned black people you would see. And guess who they put on TV, on the face of the magazine? Them. They do it in Mexico. They choose the whitest Mexican. They choose the whitest Colombian, the whitest Arab. every culture, they get the lightest African. Like, they'll go get the whitest of the white. Just because they don't like the fact that you, like, they can't let anybody be over top of them. That's why if you ever watch Mexican TV, the Telemundo or the Univision, and Mexicans almost, some of them be like a little lighter than me. Some of them will be this color. And every TV show, they got the lightest of the lightest. Like, where's all these white Mexicans come from? They always got to be like this, the standard of beauty. You feel me? That's all true facts. That's why I said I ain't hiding from no facts no more. That's why I said I tried to be cool with it for years. I was like, because I remember living in Indiana. That's in my old little Negro teenage days. And that's when I was kind of changed from being a Negro. And so I was trying to be more intelligent. I was just like, oh, guys, it doesn't matter anymore. And, just don't talk about it. And it's cool. And, not all white people are like it. And it's true. Not all of them are like it. But I said, but no, we're not going to downplay the ones that are. Because, again, we was taught that if you just show them that you're cool and you show them that you're respectable, you ain't got no criminal record, and you ain't breaking their houses and doing what other niggas is doing, that they'll respect you. No, they don't. Why was we even wanting they respect, man? Why was we even wanting to fit in with them? I don't want to fit in with no nigga. Like, why do I want to fit in with you? Like, boy, you live in Indiana. And we sitting here thinking that we trying to impress y'all. Why am I impressing some 78-year-old white man? For what? I want to show them that I'm not like that. I remember I said it because I used to like white girls at the time. And so I said, I want to show them that I ain't no little nigga so they don't have to worry about me being around their daughter. And so I said, well, if I got to prove to you that I'm not a nigga, then I don't want to be around you. I'm not living for your improvement, dude. I'm living for mine. You feel me? And your white daughter ain't even all that either, man. That girl look like a box of crackers. That girl shaped like a box of crackers. Like, man, nobody want that nigga in Indiana. Come on, man. And those are the ones they put the standard of beauty. Those was the standard of beauty that you would see on TV all the time. You feel me? That's why you always see they talking about some teacher getting backlash or some woman getting backlash. Because a black woman, usually a black woman, cannot help that she got hips and breasts and a butt. You can't hide it, bro. You put on parachute pants and parachute gear and everything. You can't hide that. You can spot it from a mile away. You can't hide it, bro. And they talking about, yeah, well, she shouldn't be wearing. Like, well, where's she supposed to wear it? She can't hide the fact that she got it. And then you look at them, it's like, well, that's probably why y'all saying that, because you're inferior to her. That's probably why. Every job you go to is always that annoying, obnoxious white girl that can't learn to shut up, want to be the boss of everybody. She think, I swear, they be thinking they are the cutest thing out here walking. I was like, girl, are you serious? They got the mindset of an arrogant nigga bad, man. They do. I remember my last job, bro. I remember, yeah, if you're thick, that's what I said. You think, dang, girl, you're thick. Like, I remember my last job, man. Remember my light skinned friend? I mean, she is black. She light skinned. And so, there was that one white girl that worked with us. This girl looked like a pizza oven, bro. Like, she was ugly. I mean, she was really hideous. Everybody said she was hideous. And she said, yeah, I used to be a model. I'm like, a model for the Halloween magazine? Like, bro, who's looking at this? This is like Frankenstein. Like, who's looking at this nigga? And she thought she was so cute. Girl was hideous. So, this is a job you dress business attire. So, you come in looking good. So, of course, the light-skinned girl, because she's half black, like, she came in looking good. She would wear her dresses and stuff. And she can't help the fact that she got curves and stuff. She came in one day, she had all the niggas' jaws dropping, bro. Everybody was just like, ooh, they was like, man, she look good. So the white girl got mad, talking about, she went to the boss talking about, it's not business professional. She's kind of showing a little bit too much. The girl was in a dress. She wasn't in no short skirt thing. She was in a dress. Just cause the dress had curves on it. She had curves. She said, it's not business professional. You know why she said that? Because the boss, one of the bosses at the time, the one that liked her, the older white girl was mad. She was mad because dude was looking at this girl and trying to pay her more mind than her. So she didn't like it. So of course she said it's not business professional. She shouldn't be able to wear that again. And I said, so because I said, girl, if you took his same dress, you wouldn't have his problem. You take it, girl, make it look like a daggone blanket when you put it on. It's almost like a snuggle blanket. Cause I'm like, nigga, you ain't got nothing to show. But you put on a woman that got curves and hips and all that. Hips don't lie. And now because she got too much hip skin, now it's obviously, she shouldn't be able to wear that. I'm like, what's she supposed to wear? A prison uniform? Like, what you want them to wear, dude? Like, obviously it's business attire. It's the same dress anybody would wear. It just looks better on her than it would on you. Jealousy. Those are the ones they do talk about when they talk about some of these white girls be jealous of black girls. Them is them type right there. Them is them type. They wish they look like y'all, man. You be looking at them like, girl, this is an ironing board. You see them, they can't get jiggy with it. They can't do all of that. They can't do that. You see them get on the dance floor, what do? They start doing that. Just like, this is dancing queen or something. Like, nigga, what are you doing? That's why you see them, they be like, these niggas is fake crumping. They know what they doing. I said, ain't nobody dancing better than no black girl. Black girls be killing it, man. That's why I say I love black girls. They be so cool, man. They be funny, and they full of life, and they know how to dance, and they look good. You feel me? I was like, bro, whether you like them or not, I said, bro, they be cool as all outdoors, man. And don't get me wrong, a lot of white girls is cool too, but you always do have some that's jealous. Like I said, you have some black women that do be jealous of some of the white girls, and then you got some of the white girls that are jealous of the black girls. But I see it with them too. That's the stuff that don't get talked about. They always talk about y'all being jealous. They don't talk about them. They really do, man. Like, they really be trying to get down. I'm like, I ain't knocking nobody because they dancing. Because I'm like, if you having a good time, you having a good time. But they really be thinking they all that. Bro, that white girl over, but she thought she was all that. She said, yeah, I've always been told that I'm just so pretty. I'm like, by who? Incel white man? Like, is that the one you talking about? Like, girl, ain't nobody good. Like, she wasn't ugly, but she ain't cute either. You know the ones that's kind of like, you ain't ugly, but you ain't cute, but you definitely ain't cute. She said, yeah, I know for me, like, she said, I do kind of consider myself a little thick. I was like, this girl was like a Taylor Swift girl. I said, what do y'all be thinking? I said, what? I said, girl, yeah, let me put you next to a Ronasia or a Sharkeisha. Like, yeah, it's gonna put you to shame. They gonna be like, what's that lamppost in between these two girls? I'm like, oh, it's a great girl. Hey, I ain't right. Stevie ain't right. Nah. Hey, bro. Them is the ones that eat the potato salad with the raisins. Like, girl, what in the jar of Hellman's mayonnaise is going on in this room? Like, man, come on, man. Like, what in the Willie Lynch mini dish is this? Hey, man. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. But that's why I said, but see, this is the stuff that they act. This is the way they act. They be throwing jokes. So I said, okay, what happens? Y'all be thinking y'all all that, and then you realize that Betty Crocker ain't got no rhythm. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, you can't help it, man. Like I said, black folk, we got that. And that's why I said people are starting to see that now. I mean, it's not that people never did see it, but I think people, again, people used to be whitewashed when it came to white girls. They thought that because they were white, they were better. Because I mean, of course, we got told that black women is all nasty, they all ghetto, they all baby mamas, they all hood rats. Because I mean, we grew up in the hood, so of course we kind of seen that all the time. And I said, well, of course you see that demographic of them that do that. But then you're starting to see now, especially nowadays, the number one people that own the businesses and the number one people that are the realtors and the number one people that got the PhDs and the number one people that got the MDs are the black women. The number one people taking care of some of these black Negroes is the black women. They are outdoing the black men. They are the ones that got the most money. They are the ones that drive stuff like that. You see that? They be the ones that be driving stuff like that. They are the ones that walk around with the Coach and the Louis and the Gucci and the Prada. And it's not because some Negro bought it for them. They the ones that bought it for themselves because they own businesses. They own stuff. They invest. They are real estaters. Like, bro, they get, like, bro, come on, man. And that's why I kept saying, that's the stuff they don't show you. So when they say black women is ghetto, I said, that's not true. That is not true. Black women are so ghetto. And so is them big, nasty white girls. And so is them Latinas. And so is everybody ghetto, man. You got ghetto Asians, dude. Everybody ghetto. That doesn't mean the whole race act like it. And then they meet a black woman that's a lawyer, which that's actually very attractive. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Black lawyer, that's attractive. So you see that? A woman that know how to talk, that know the law, she ain't gonna let you get over on her. You ain't gonna talk crazy and talk down to her. They don't like it. They don't like it. A woman that got a good career, got good money, good 401k, own all her stuff, and then she go dance and got the swag and the rhythm, got the looks and the hips. Like, you can't beat that. And then they get mad because they realize that she's everything that they want to be, and that's true. And even these white men, a lot of these white men are mad at that. That's why they trying to stop. They are trying to stop a lot of black women from voting. That's why they try to say, well, crazy stuff get passed because black women. I was like, no, it's not. That's not true. It's not true. That's why I remember they tried to blame you for Obama. Then he said, man, everybody named Mama could vote. He said, that ain't enough to get Obama elected. Obama got elected because of them. And that's why they trying to change these laws, because now they realizing that they women, some of them do want to be like black women, and some of them, they love black men. They can't stand it because they losing. You losing your women to black men, and then the black women don't want you, so don't nobody want you. So the only way you gonna get laid is if you pass a law. That's why they be the biggest rapists, the biggest thieves, because don't no woman want them, man. Don't nobody want them. So when you can't get something, what do? You take. And nigga wanna get laid all the time. He don't need to take nothing from no woman because he gets laid all the time. A nigga will go to the club, he's a player, he ain't gotta take nothing from no woman, he get laid all the time. Little buddy boy that can't get a woman to look his way, he's the one that's gonna slip under your drink. He's the one that you gotta worry about following you out to your car, man, because he can't get none. That's why when they get rejected, they get angry. Notice they get angry? Now they on the internet talking about women are whores, and there's black women and white girls, and now they mad at black men. Because like I said, they be like black dudes. I'm like, that's even gay, you even know that. How you know a black dude is packing? I don't look at other niggas, so I'm like, I thought everybody had the same size. I don't look at other dudes, cuz. Talking about, oh, that black dude's only good for sex symbols and they slang. And I said, well, I'm glad to be slanging and hanging and banging. Like, nigga, it's something that you can't do. Talking about we stealing white. Like, boy, ain't no white one. Ain't never went down to no white girl house and stole them. Every white girl I've ever talked to came to me, dude. On their own free will. We talk to each other on our own free will. We ain't stole each other from nobody, man. Don't be mad because they found me more interesting than you. And then you look at him, it's like, bro, no wonder nobody find you interesting. Boy, you some big white boy behind a computer screen, digging in your nose, living with your mama. You ain't no different than some of these niggas living with their mama. But I said, at least some of them got game. You don't. You socially awkward towards a girl, man. Girls don't even want to look your way. Even your own women don't want you. And you want to be mad at us and then be mad at them, be mad at black women. You really got something to try to talk. And that's why everybody like hanging around us, man, because we cool, man. We energetic. We know how to have fun. We know how to do all that stuff, man. We ain't bland. We ain't sitting behind no computer. I can't say some people do, actually. I forgot. Some of these dudes do that now. These black dudes do that now. Crying all the time. Like, and I said, bro, you know what? That's why I said, say what you want. Everything that y'all saying is now y'all. Now look who's becoming the minority. Y'all. Look who's some of the most least desired. Y'all. I said because y'all so busy trying to be better than everybody. Don't be no fool that they passing these laws and they acting this way. They ain't doing this abortion stuff because they care about our life, man. If they should have did that way back then. That's why I say y'all be fools thinking that. That's why I say some of y'all be fools thinking they care. They don't care. You should have did it back in 1973 when they passed it to us, our race. You should have did that. Now they realizing that white women are some of the most people having abortions. Their numbers are declining, and by 2035, they said white is going to be the minority in the United States. So what do they got to do? They got to put plans and strategies in place to make sure that their numbers grow. It's already proven they can't really have a lot of kids. So they already mad about that. They know that blacks have kids, Mexicans multiply. Mexicans gonna outbreed everybody. So if they can't have that, when you hear the face of the United States, do you think they want the face of the USA to be a Mexican? To be some black dude? Of course they don't. They want it to be patriotic Bob. That's what they want. They don't want you to be the face of the United States. They want you to go get your gear on and go fight for them. They don't want you to be the face of it though. Don't you fall for that. Yeah, it's all to protect their race. That's why I'm like, bro, don't you fall for that, man? They do this stuff because, again, they care about themselves. They don't care about you. I told you, if they cared about us, they would have definitely helped us way back in the day. They would have been trying to help us now. They don't care. And they put a little sprinkle of us on stuff to make us feel like, oh, we're included. That's why I said I don't like inclusivity stuff. I don't like it. Because, again, inclusivity is not realness. They always go do something crazy to push their agenda, have one nigga, one token. It's like, oh, see, it ain't racist. You got one black guy. That's what they all say. Well, no, that's what they all say. I can't be racist. My best friend is black. You notice they all say that. I dated a black girl or a black dude back in college. Like, they all say that old stupid stuff. Like, I don't want to know your history. Like, bro, all you had to do was just say, hey, I'm not a racist. That's it. You ain't got to prove to me how much you trying to prove something. It's probably showing that you probably are. I don't care about your former black boyfriend or whatever. Like, okay, whatever. Like, okay, whatever. I dated a white girl before. I don't have to tell people I'm not a racist because I dated a white girl. I just say I'm not a racist. Like, obviously. And that's why I said, when you see stuff, man, when you see the life of the party, I said, that's why I asked a lot of white girls, why y'all like black dudes? And they said, because black dudes be fun. They said, black people know how to have a fun time. They loose, they energetic. She said, y'all swag, the way y'all act. She said, we like that. She said, listen, a lot of our men, she said, they don't do that. She said, a lot of our men think they own us. They think that we their property, which they try to make them they mamas too. These are the guys, they really think that they woman's supposed to drive them off when they get out the shower. That's not a euphemism. That's literally serious. They think they woman's supposed to drive them off when they get out the shower. Make all his meals, make up the bed, be some stay-at-home woman. She can't make no money. She can't have a business. They think the same thing too. So they was like, a lot of our men, they said they think they own us. So a lot of them get tired of it. They say they're not fun. They don't know how to have a good time. They say they never last long. They don't know what they're doing. So they say we go to somebody that got life. And she said, y'all black dudes, we the ones that got life. So we go to y'all. She said, hey, y'all look better. She said, y'all treat us better. Y'all look better. Y'all don't care. That's white girls I know. They said, I'll never date another white dude again. They said because of how they are. They was like, it's just not attractive. Now, everybody got their preference. It don't mean they all bad, because not all of them are bad. A lot of them is cool. You feel me? But I said, but when you act that way, it's very ugly. And so they want to blame us for taking their women. I said, buddy, blame yourself for how you act. Blame yourself for how you are, bro. And so that's why I said now it's showing that they got a lust for black women, man. Because I told you, everybody like black women. Y'all think they don't because y'all listen to fools talking. Stop listening to fools talking. Everybody like black women. Don't listen to no black man or white man saying that. Don't listen to that. Everybody likes black women, so don't listen to that. And so a lot of these white dudes, they do get a lust for a black woman, man, because they start to see black women got them hips, man. They got stuff like that a lot of they white men ain't got. You really think back in the slave times that Buddy was loyal to his wife? And so Leonardo DiCaprio, looking like from the Django, was loyal to his wife and his wife only. The nigga owned slaves, bro. If you own 50 women that's out here shaped like Nia Longs and stuff, do you think you're going to be loyal to your wife? You mean to tell me I own them and I can do whatever I want to them? Man, please. You think they was out there looking at them slave girls because they were slaves, that they wasn't attractive? Slave or royal priestess, it don't matter. Like, bro, you still got what women got, right? You still packing. That skin still glow the same. It ain't like it changes, bro. That's where that Aunt Jemima look come from, man. They said that Aunt Jemima look came from the woman didn't want her, the white woman didn't want her man looking at the girls because the girls look better than his wife. And he was always messing with them and knocking them off. So they dressed him up to be super unattractive. That's why she got the bonnet or the little bandana over her head. She dressed with these little rags on. Got that old mammy look. Because they tried to make the girl look as unattractive as she could because she didn't want her man looking at her. That's where it's really where that came from. They made the Aunt Jemima look. Because they knew black women be packing. And just like Buddy was out the window looking at the black women in the field, like, oh yeah, I need her. His wife was out there looking at the field at the big old Mandingo niggas. So they both had trust issues. Both of them niggas had trust issues and had to do something to make the other one unattractive. So he browbeat the men to make them effeminate. She made the women look unattractive so he wouldn't mess with them. And they slaves caused them internal issues with their marriage. Still lost in the end. They still lost. His wife want niggas. He want black women. They both are jealous and inferior. Yeah, they were still knocking them off. All I did, I mean, again, you can look as hideous as you want to. You still got two pair of breasts. A woman still got breasts, right? Whether you ugly or you not, like, a man is still a man that's going to be attractive when you see, right? You can put on nice clothes or dirty clothes. You still get the stuff, right? So you ain't doing nothing to prolong it. You just thinking you winning, but you ain't winning. And maybe, I wish that would have worked. So the nigga would have left us alone. Would have left our women alone, right? They don't stop with it. They don't stop with it. He was still knocking them off. He probably liked it more because it made it look more degrading. So he was probably like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm knocking off this old degraded looking nigga. You feel me? They got weird fetishes. They do. They got weird fantasies. So now y'all starting to see a lot of these white men. They got fetishes for for y'all. They do. And that's why I say they be a lot of pervs, man. They be weird. And again, you gotta understand, they be watching that stuff all day. They got, cause they incels, they losers. They don't got girlfriends. They ain't got interactions with real women. So what do you do when you ain't got interactions with real people? You own the internet all day. These are these 4chan users and these Redditors and freaking dark web users and stuff. They be into all type of weird, nasty stuff. You feel me? So they be watching that stuff all day, every day. You feel me? Cause who they gonna go around? They ain't got no friends. All their friends is user 2-19. Are they all online, bro? They ain't got no friends. So they gonna be watching all type of videos all day. And they tired of looking at the little white girl, so guess what? They go to the black girl. He said, nah, I'm trying to see a nigga. I need to see some stuff. He said, yeah, the white girls are cool. He said, that black one, oh, what's she packing? You realize this experience he ain't never seen. Yeah, it's different, ain't it? He ain't never had one in real life, so of course he already in fantasy land. So of course he gonna be attracted to his own women because they the same color, but going outside his race, seeing somebody else of a darker tone, yeah, he gonna like it. That's why I said don't ever believe no man when they tell y'all black women that y'all less than and y'all ugly. Like, I don't even know why y'all listen to niggas. Like I said, y'all get so offended when dudes say they don't like black women. Why are you offended by that? Why are you offended by that? It don't matter if the nigga don't like black women. So what? He is one out of millions, billions. He don't speak for the whole entire race. Like, bro, he ain't gotta like black women. That dude over a dude. You got a black man that you don't even want. You don't even want this dude. There's a black man that look way better than him, got way more finances than him. He gonna love you. Y'all let what one nigga do mess y'all up, man. One celebrity dude say something about a black woman, y'all get mad. One dude say something about a celebrity black woman, y'all mad. It's like, bro, you don't even want this nigga. He is low quality. Buddy lives at home with his mama. Why you listen to this nigga? Get you a real quality man, dude. Get you somebody that's real. There are real black men that love black women. And black women only. Everybody has their preference on what they like. But everybody ain't putting nobody down. Don't listen to some dude trying to put y'all down. There are plenty of dudes out here for y'all of all colors. Especially black. They all over the world. Y'all let what one black man do like influence y'all, bro. He is one nigga. All black dudes don't like white girls, man. Some black dudes only want to be with black women and black women only. So go find them types. Stop worrying about this dude. You don't even want him. You just mad because he don't like you. Like, don't do that. He's only doing it to get at you, bro. Don't do that. Y'all got options, man. You got anywhere, anybody in the world you can get. Anywhere in the world you can go. Hold on. See, that's why I said, like, you know, everybody has their own standard of beauty. Whatever color they may be, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not necessarily saying one race is better than the other one because I don't really believe in that. I'm like, just whoever is a better person at heart is really the better one. Because, yeah, black folk, we know, we understand the information now that black folk is superior with our genes. We are superior with our bodies and stuff. But does that mean that we better than everybody we see? No, that doesn't mean that. So just because you a black man doesn't mean you better than every white man. That might be a white man that got the love of God in his life and he treats people with respect. He's going to get more respect than you because he has something that you don't got. You might be a black woman that's more superior, got hips and all of that. But there might be a white girl that's better than you because of the way she treats people and the way that she loves on people and is respectful. Somebody might still choose her over you because you might not have that. So that's why I said don't ever base nothing off no color, even if it is facts. We had to tell white people this for 20 years because, again, remember they kept thinking that they was better because white was the standard of beauty. And so now we got to tell our people this because we getting cocky. Now we think we better than everybody. Now everybody got to like us. Everybody got to accept us. Instead of us understanding that people have free will and human rights, we like, nah, you got to, if you say something about it, you don't like us, there's something wrong with you. We shoving this down everybody's throat too. It's like we got to have respect for everybody too. We not better than somebody just because we black. We not better than somebody just because we the people of God, because we Christian, because we saved. We still are a human being. There's still going to be people that outrank you of any color, of any race. So don't do that. Hold on. Who's still here, y'all? Let me know. Ow. That's why I said it's the same thing with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like the people of God was the people of God, but because they didn't put God first, God kept allowing them to go into captivity. He kept allowing another people to be put up over them. You know what I'm saying? That's why he kept saying even the Gentile can get in, because he understands that the Gentile loves him for him. Not just because he's black or because they black, but because they love God. There's a lot of real white Christians, man, just like there's a lot of real Asian Christians, like there's a lot of real black Christians. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get to heaven if you love God. If you say the sinner's prayer and get saved and love God, you could go. It's not just for black people only, and it ain't for white people only either. It's for everybody that love God, right? God is not just exclusive. He loves his people, but he's not just an exclusive God. He loves everybody, right? And we had to tell white people this for decades because they kept trying to use God as white Jesus. And now that we understand what Jesus really is, what color he really is, we got to tell us this because now we start to think that we cocky and we saying white people can't be saved. Can't nobody be saved except us. It's like, it's not true. That's extremely not true. Anybody can be saved. And that's why I said, if you got a problem with color, don't go to heaven because every color is up there. Every tribe and ethnicity and color is up there. The true test is saying, okay, well, what if Jesus wasn't black? What if he was Chinese? Are you still gonna love him? What if Jesus was Scottish? Are you still gonna love him? Do you love him because he's black or do you love him because he's good? I love Jesus when I thought he was white. I love Jesus when I found out he was black. Don't matter what color he is to me. Even if Jesus was white to this day, I would still love him because he's Jesus. I'm supposed to love my Lord and Savior, man, whatever color he is, right? So that's why I say I don't base everything off color, man, because I'm like, sometimes that's how we get bamboozled too. We think that all black is all good. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, I just want, that's why y'all say that. Y'all be like, well, you know, I just don't want to date outside my race because don't nobody get me like we do. That's not true. That's not always true. You got black fools that are with each other and they cannot get along for nothing. They are some of the biggest fighting hell raisers you would know. All black on black everything is not good. Who cares if it's black and black? If your husband is beating you, he's beating you. He don't get you. He's beating you. Just because you black with somebody black does not mean they get you all the way. If he goes out and cheats on you and messes around on you, he doesn't get you. Just because he's black don't mean jack. whole goal is to find somebody that gets you whatever. Now, if that's your preference, that's fine. But don't think that just because you're black, somebody understand your struggle. No, they don't. No, they don't. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Most of the problems I've gotten in life was from my people, bro. So no, it's not true. Whew. Where y'all at, man? Who's in here? Let me know who's in here. I told y'all to let me know, boy. Y'all just sitting there quiet, bro. I told you I'm about to take a long while off of this live stream, so like I said, y'all don't talk. I ain't gonna be speaking to y'all for a minute. And that's part of the reason I said I was gonna start doing this, start taking a break from this, man, because I'm tired of people coming here and not talking. You feel me? Like I do have a lot of people talk, but I should have a lot more people talking. You're gonna come over and watch me and be a part of what we doing and talking about. I expect you to talk. So I see right now it says 7. I could be wrong because YouTube be lying sometimes. So I got 7 people in here. I should have 7 chats, 7 texts. So each and every one of y'all, if you're gonna be in here, say something, bro. I don't make people do stuff, but I do like to know who's in here watching. So when I ask y'all to tell me who's watching, I expect y'all to let me know who's watching. So watch, I told you, I'm gonna sit right here and I'm still not gonna have 7 chats. I'm still gonna sit right here and watch people not say nothing. So I'm gonna ask again, who's in here watching? See what I mean? Y'all niggas be in here belling. That's why I'm gonna find out who be in here belling. I'm gonna find out. Especially place. Yeah, it be young people. It be young people. Well, Janice, it sound like you one of the only people that want to say something. You and Tracy and Nala, whatever, like y'all only one saying. You trying to tell everybody else, they just sitting there looking at me like Quasimodo. Like, boy, y'all need to talk, man. Quit looking at me like a hunchback Notre Dame, man. Hey. When I'm working, so I don't have a chance. No, you fine. I just be telling people like just to let me know who's in it. I be saying that so I can get a head count, so I know people's in here watching, man. People just be sitting there looking at you like, yeah, like they don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. But it's like, it's fine, it's whatever. That's why I said, like, it's cool. That's why I said, I guarantee you the majority of people in here is watching is my people. And you sitting there telling them, hey, man, say something. They sitting there like, sitting there at you with that little stupid look. It's like, bro, say something. I'm telling you, say something. So I'm just like, bro, if you're not going to interact with the chat, then get out of my chat. I tell people all the time, if you're not going to interact with the channel, get off the channel. I want everybody watching me anyways, man. Be a bunch of freaks in here. Just be like sitting here just watching you, staring at you all stupid. Then you say something they don't like, that's when they want to at you. Like, now you ain't going to at me now, nigga. Like, it's too late for that. And then when you don't go live for a minute, everybody, oh, well, you ain't heard nothing from me. I'm like, bro, I be telling people to talk. I have my comments on, I used to have my comments on my live streams. I be telling people, like, say something, bro. They would never say nothing. And then when I had the comments on after the stream, I ain't seen you go live in a while. I said, bro, you never even say nothing when you in here. It's a random name you ain't never seen before. I'm like, you never even said nothing when you wasn't here. So you just watching the metal, you feel me? See, I don't get them white women, they'll say something. Start getting some white women in here, that's when y'all all gonna start at me. See, Steve, how you gonna get these white Caucasians? You know, see, they'll talk. They got no issue with talking. Yeah. I know what I was just talking about, daggone it, but you know what? Always welcome. So it must be talking about tribes. I'm from the tribe of blocking nigga. Y'all don't start talking, I'm gonna start blocking y'all. I can hide your channel where I don't see your comments. I can block this. I can make these streams exclusive. I got it to where only my members on my channel can see my stuff if I want them to. I can start making it members only, and I know they gonna be the ones that say something. These old random weirdos that be here, I ain't gonna be in here like that. So that's why I said I got something I'm building anyways. I already got a channel. I don't tell nobody about. So I use that one actually more than this one. Well, actually, I ain't really been doing that one in a while, but I used to use that channel a little bit more than this one. You feel me? Because I know over here you get a whole bunch of freaks and nut jobs, man. What are you trying to? They just sitting there and look at y'all stupid. And they be in the background and they want to say something. Well, I don't like what you said. I want to come and give you some fake property. Then when I do say something about white people, they be the oh yeah, I don't like white people. Like, well, you want to say something after 60 streams? Like, bro, come on, dude. Well, let me know. I got these old Ebenezer Baptist church niggas. Yeah. Get tired of people like yeah. That's why I said I be telling people, bro, announce yourself. I be trying to shout people out. I like to start a conversation with multiple people. I said the streams could be going longer than this. If everybody would pitch in and say something, it can go a lot longer than this. I said, but these old weirdos be sitting here looking all stupid. You telling them to talk, they just sitting there staring at you. Say something. It's like, bro, why do you even bother clicking on the live stream? You gonna sit there and look at me all stupid. Like, why you come over here then? And yeah, I'm talking to y'all. The ones that be in here watching ain't saying, I'm talking to you. If you ain't saying nothing, I'm talking to you. People like, I don't know, I'm talking to you, nigga. That's who I'm talking to. I don't care nothing about no monitoring spirits. If you have monitoring spirits, say something. I don't care. You ain't gonna be sitting there looking at me all dumb. Say something. I don't care about all that stuff, man. People just be watching because they be a bunch of meddling niggas, man. Be watching. That's why I had to turn my comments off of my live streams after I'm done, because it would be the same. It's always like some weird people come on there. Well, you just kind of aggressive and just don't let nobody ruin your shine, and you know, you gotta understand. I'm like, bro, don't try to come here and preach to me now, nigga. You was in the chat. You could have said it right there, because they know if they say something to you in the chat, you gonna throw them. They want to wait till after the video's done and then comment. Like, no. This is you comment now, not after. People was offended at first. I turned my comments off so I could stop dealing with people for a while. They said, you don't leave your comments on no more. I said, yeah, because y'all niggas is the ones coming here after the video's done, and then y'all want to give y'all 2 cents. People like it is the one that make you hate doing the channel, man. It's just like, bro, because they always got something to say after the fact. You be trying to tell niggas like, bro, talk. Only 3 people be talking out of the 15 that be in here. Yeah, he's treated like a vlog. Like, bro, this ain't no pre-made video. This is a right now video. I be doing live Q&As, bro. I guarantee you half these niggas be the ones that if I go live together, if I can go live with people, they gonna be the main ones sending me a request. Hey, let me go live if you could. Nah, bro. You ain't saying nothing the whole 60 chats you was in here. I'm trying to go live now. It's like, why do you click on a channel to watch a nigga? You ain't gonna say nothing. You can't be a part of it. You just sitting there clicking meddling. Like, why you gonna click on it, dude? You came over here for a reason, right? I'm giving people a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, say something to me. Like, bro, talk. Say something to me. Ask me anything. I'm literally telling everybody, ask me anything. Every stream I say that. Niggas are still sitting there looking like Quasimodo. They don't understand what you saying. And then when I go off his channel, I go do another one. I be gone for about a month, come back. Oh, I missed you, Steve. I'm like, bro, you ain't said nothing. Well, click on a live stream just to watch me, just to stare at me. Like, that is so weird, bro. If I watch iShow Speed's channel, and he's doing a rare meet and greet, like he's just like, hey, y'all comment and say something, I'll at you back. I'm gonna comment and say something, because this is iShow Speed, bro. He's giving me a chance to say something. I'm giving people a chance to say something. They said they're looking like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I know them type of people. I know the ones that be watching me, a bunch of weirdos. Y'all be the more weird Hebrew niggas or something. Maybe people know, because I threw a lot of people out of here, so maybe they know not to say nothing. They probably scared I'm going to throw them out of here. So you know what? I'm going to give y'all exclusive ones, the ones that want to talk. Since Negroes don't want to talk, I'm going to let y'all, if y'all want to ask me a question, anything you want to know, ask me. I'll talk to y'all. Anybody from here on out, I told y'all to start talking. Y'all don't want to say nothing. Anybody else from here on out, if it ain't the regular people that's been here talking, I ain't answering you back. So if y'all want to know something, man, ask me a question. gonna start making when I do start going live again. I'm gonna start making it to where it's members only, so I can get rid of you weirdos and be here and just watch me for no reason. Can't stand some of y'all weirdos, man. Your niggas be strange. My night's going pretty good. I was supposed to be I was thinking about going dance with the homies tonight, man. We used to be going we used to go dancing all the time. So they ain't hit me back until like later, and dude was like, "Yeah, he's with his little girl or something. He's with his girl." What's happening? Oh, we just talking. We just out here talking. That's it. Have you ever traveled out the country? Yes. Costa Rica. Pretty soon I'll be out the country again, traveling somewhere else. Mm. Tonight's pretty smooth, man. That's kind of why I went live tonight because I was supposed to be hanging with some people, but they got some stuff going on right now, so I'm kind of just out here just doing my thing. You feel me? I'm like, you know what? It's a Saturday. It's great to go live. So it's gonna be the last live I do for a minute. For real, I'm just gonna be the last live I do for a hot minute, man. I'm kind of tired of doing these. You feel me? So just be taking a break, you know. These lives tire me out, y'all. I'll be on these for at least 5 to 6 hours, bro. Like, for real, for real. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. My sister live over there. So I've been to Costa Rica at least 6 to 7 times, bro. I'll be over there a lot. I'll be over so much I'm tired of going. Like, I want to go somewhere else now. You feel me? So, they got a lot of black men over there for y'all black women that's looking. You can't find a black man in America, go over there. They got a lot of Jamaican brothers. I'm trying to tell you, bro. A lot of Jamaican, Haitian folk. Go over there. They over there. Country ain't no bigger than the state of Kentucky. But they got a couple of million people over there. I'm telling you, black people's everywhere, bro. You got a bunch of tall, dread-headed brothers for you. I ain't never been to Jamaica, though. That's one place I do want to go. But they got a Jamaican side over there. It's like 4 hours away from the city by the beach. It's called Puerto Vieja. It's where all the Jamaicans be at. And they be out there playing their reggae, playing their Bob Marley. Like I said, they be eating their food. Everybody's cool, having a good time. They be out there smoking their weed. They straight. They ain't bothering nobody, man. They be cool. So that's why I said, like, you people over there is chilling. You feel me? And they come up to you, they see you American, so they think you cool, so they come to you cool. They all think you either from Houston, New York City, Miami, or Los Angeles. Those are the 4 biggest cities they think you're from. Anybody from the United States is over, they think you're from here. And so like, hey, what's up, man? They say, how's it going, brother, man? How you doing, man? They give you a 5 or they dap you up. Hey, man, you smoke? I was like, nah, I don't need to smoke, man. You got it there, man. Yeah, welcome to Puerto Vieja, man. Like, they be cool, bro. They be so cool. They like, you from the States, man? I'm like, yeah. They so chill, man. They ain't bothering nobody. They be cool. So there's your black man over there, black woman. There he is, over there. See, y'all black women got options, too. I just want y'all to know that y'all got options. Go all over the world. See, I'm trying to put y'all on game, man. They don't want y'all to know that. These American black niggas, they don't want y'all to know that. They want you to think that, hey, as a short as a black man, and that you need to be with him along with 2 other girls. Like, nah, you don't. No, you don't. There's your black man over there. They over there, y'all. They in every country, every continent. Go over there. Don't listen to no American black niggas, yo. They're gonna be dumb if y'all do. Nah, they do be cool, man. They do be cool. Because people, again, they understand hospitality, man. They understand what it is to have a great time. Costa Rica's the same way. Like, they cool. They don't do that colorism stuff over there like they do over here. You feel me? Everybody Costa Rican, whether you're black or you're white or you're tan or you're darker or you're lighter, they all treat you as such. They care more about nationality. Like, if they got a big war with Nicaraguans because they next door. So if they find out that you're Nicaraguan, they might not like you because it's an internal country thing. It's not because of a color. Like, see, we base it off of black here, off of color. They base it off of like, oh, well, you next door, we got internal conflict with your country. You feel me? But they treat you like a person, man. Again, they don't care about none of that. I said if I didn't open my mouth, they thought I was Costa Rican until I start talking. And you know, I kind of dress a little flashy, like I might be wearing one of these and like kind of dress a little different, so they know you American. You know what I'm saying? But they treat you with so much respect, bro. They love you. You know what I'm saying? They treat you like family. You know what I mean? So that's why I said it's like it's beautiful over there, man. Like I said, you go overseas, man. That's why I said find your significant other, boy. You might go over to the Jamaica, find you your black man, and brother, you might go over to Jamaica and find you your black woman. See a fine Jamaican woman. That's why I said, NBA. Listen. Every nigga need him a Shansia in his life. I'm trying to tell you. They're like, ah, man, you're from the States, man. I'm like, yes. Shoot, I was staying for the longest. I said, I either need me a Dominican princess, or I said, I need me a Jamaican queen, boy. Ain't nobody better in the world to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all know Stevie love his white girls, but shoot, ain't no white girl got nothing on that. They don't, boy. It's something about that. I'm just like, that skin. They be wearing the anklets. I love the hairstyle they be doing. You feel me? Like the scarves and all of that. And they got the accent like that, man. You know, him go there, and he got a she. He'll go there. Like the way they talk, it's like, ooh, that's sexy. Like, that's nice. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like I said, Steve be on game, y'all. I be trying to put y'all on, bro. I was saying that for the long. People thought I was playing. I was saying that all earlier this year and last year. I kept saying, I said, boy, forget the United States. I said, forget most of these niggas. I said, I will go over to the Dominican Republic and give me a Dominican princess. I mean what I say. You know Dominicans is black, right? I'm like, bro, you go anywhere over there, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica. I said, boy, you go anywhere over there, man, get you a princess, bro. They are fire, bro. Believe me, and when I tell you, they's fire. Yeah, patois, man. I love that patois. They say, hey, walk on. Hey, he'll go in there. He ain't got a she. Me and my mother and me father. Like, I love the way they talk, boy. It's just, they stretch that out. Yeah, I was learning. That was a woman that was actually teaching on YouTube. I watched some of her videos. She was teaching you. And I was just like, bro, how you, like they say, like, instead of saying, I'm going to go over here, they say, Mia go. Like, Mia go here, Mia go there. I was like, I love how they say it, bro. Like, it's like broken English. I love it. It's like a mixture of, like, different languages and the same, you know, like slang and all that. I'm about to go dancing, bro. Shoot, get a live stream. I told you, I was over here yesterday, and this is like a little dance hall or club or whatever. And so I was out here doing the little video or just the stream or whatever. And so some woman walked over here. She seen my stream, look like yay tall. She walked over, saw my stream, and then she walked back. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm a live streamer. She said, can I be in your stream? I said, yeah, why not? Come on. So I let her come in the stream. She said, hey, my name is Mariana or something. And she said, what you doing? I said, I'm just streaming and stuff. I said, what is this over? I said, is that a club? She said, yeah, she said, it's kind of like a little dance hall club, whatever. And so she said, what you doing tonight? She said, you should come. I was like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, no, she always goes. She's like, no, come. I was like, nah, man, like, I'm trying to, girl, I'm busy. That's I'm busy. And she said, but it's fun. She said, it's fun. Come with us. And like, they was already trying to get me to come. They don't even know me. Like, people like that out here. They just like, oh, yeah, come with us. You know what I'm saying? That's like the third offer I've had in like 2 months. Like, oh, yeah, come with us. I'm like, nigga, you don't even know me. But I guess it's the looks and they know you're cool, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, they don't know Stevie. Poppy's the Poppy on the dance floor. Like, girl. He's a maniac on the floor. I said, nah, I ain't trying to do all that, girl. I'm just chilling. I said, I ain't been dancing in a while, but I still got it. I said, I hit him with the blue face. Bust down, Tatiana. Dating is so tough, man. I said, it's off with these men. You ain't never lied, boy. I don't know what's up. Hey, y'all right, man. There's something wrong with these men. Including me. Nah. Something wrong with some of these niggas, boy. I don't know how y'all do that. I told you, these men are more emotional than y'all nowadays. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm like, bro, I'd be turned off if I was y'all. Like, so what? So tell me in some of y'all experiences, since y'all the only ones to talk. Tell me in some of y'all experiences, like, what do y'all deal with? Like, what do you really feel? Like, what's your experience like? Because I'm pretty sure y'all all kind of have like the same type story. So like, tell me like what your story is. Because I don't understand, man. Like, I see what they do when they come to me, when they over talking about their girls, like halfway home. I don't know what's wrong with niggas. But I've heard some women say this, but that's usually the same story with all women. They just be like, yeah, they mama's boys, are they soft? Are they controlling or something? Like, let me know what y'all experience is. That's crazy. Man. I'm about to go dancing, boy. Woo. I've been dancing a little bit. That's my waiting music. I'm still waiting on y'all to text. Well, I should have went dancing. I was hoping to go dancing tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody been kind of doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It was last minute. So I told the homies, I said, hey, next week we'll probably go do something. Hey, you gonna tell me, you're so quiet. Dang, y'all quiet. I'm trying to talk about the men. I think it's quiet. And I told you, I'm gonna stop talking till y'all talk, bro. I'm not gonna waste my words. I ain't gonna talk till y'all start talking. Ouch. Ouch. Well, then y'all be quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing else till y'all talk, bro. I'm tired of talking. See what I mean? That's the stuff I be talking about, man. 7 people. Nobody say nothing, bro. I'm getting tired of y'all. I'm really getting tired of y'all niggas, man. Y'all coming in here not saying nothing. I'm really getting tired of that, bro. You're gonna be a part of my stream, bro. You're gonna start talking. You're gonna start being involved, bro. Y'all can't be involved and get off my stream. And that goes for all y'all. If y'all can't talk, get off my stream. Sitting here meddling, watching me all day, man. People don't know that'd be creepy. It's like, bro, that's freaks. You be telling somebody, hey, come say something. They just sit there and not saying nothing. Like, that is weird, bro. Y'all niggas are weird. But once I transition over to Twitch, because pretty soon I'm thinking about transitioning over to TikTok or Twitch, and then that way it lets me see more people that talk, more people that come in and watch, so I can see any and everybody that come in. So when I tell people, 7 people or 12 people I got in here to say something, and then I get to see that the 12 people names are sitting there and they ain't said nothing, still sitting there looking at me all stupid, I'm gonna start booting people like that. I'm gonna have my moderators be like, yeah, inactive users, kick them, all of them, kick them all. I don't play that, bro. I told you, I want people to be in here and talk. So I said, when y'all not saying nothing, I said, bro, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I know y'all heard. I'm just saying the ones that be in here, they ain't said a lick of nothing yet. Like, they ain't said nothing. Like, I don't want them type people in here. Hey, how you doing? When I said I don't want to lick of nothing in there.
Are you on Instagram Live?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube. Y'all can say what's up. I'm trying to get people to talk anyway. They say
Hi,
they're quiet.
YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Why aren't you talking to my guy? Like, come on now.
Because they stalkers, man. They don't say nothing.
Don't be fake.
They don't respect me.
Respect him.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Natasha. That is Abigail.
I am Abigail.
Yeah, look like you're having a night out on the town. Huh?
Hell yeah. Be nice to him.
What is this place right here, though?
Glorious.
Glorious. It's a restaurant, but it turns into a nightclub at night.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
It's just like Spanish
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
salsa music.
Shit,
I was just gonna go to a friend's birthday when he
Nobody
found.
go over. I don't know what they be doing.
It's okay. It's
What
usually-
happened to the friend? Are we beefing?
I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yes or no?
Make them talk. It's probably the dudes and everything. They'll talk when they see a woman on stream.
Everybody hit the like button if you think I'm pretty.
Oh my god.
They gonna say like it's gonna go like 20 likes. Yeah.
Yup. Oh no, there's only 7 people. My guy, come on.
It is like everybody be out partying. They watching the fight tonight. I think it's what it is.
Oh,
That's probably what
Canelo's
it is.
playing.
Oh yeah, who you got? Who you got for the fight?
I got Crawford.
Come on now.
Yeah, they're a little silent right now. So. They was talking a little earlier, but I know it is kind of late, so they probably.
If you hit the like button, he'll show you. Get new friends. Get new friends.
Y'all like the most interesting thing that happened in my screen tonight.
You're welcome.
Charlie, you just.
Hey.
See, look, now
Hello.
somebody new that ain't even say hey.
Hello.
Y'all got YouTube? Y'all be watching YouTube?
Yeah. Well, I be watching TikTok. I love TikTok.
I'm trying to get on TikTok. Y'all follow me on YouTube. Watch me sometime. I be in this area all the time.
Y'all in Texas? No, Alabama. Don't you hear my accent?
Are y'all from Alabama?
Yeah, Tuscaloosa.
For real?
Yeah.
What y'all doing up here?
Why not?
I could have sworn y'all was Texan. Y'all don't even look like y'all
Hell
from
no.
Alabama.
From sticks.
What else y'all getting into tonight?
Trouble?
More trouble? It's
Yup.
already 1 in the morning. What
The
y'all
night's still young.
Exactly.
doing?
Hi, vlog. Hell yeah.
Where y'all going next? Doc Brown's? Y'all know what Doc Brown's is? Y'all ain't from
Yeah.
there.
I know. I'm from here.
Oh, you from San Diego?
No. I just know people. Therefore, I'm from here by association.
So you know what Doc Brown's is?
Hell yeah. Off
Shit, that's where I'm
Culebra.
supposed to be going tonight. Ain't nobody call me back yet.
Yeah.
So, chilling.
I care nothing about the tide. This is my vlog now. So outfit of the day from her closet.
I'm gonna let Tim talk.
Altered State, Versace, some raggedy shoes. Thank you for coming to my live.
Come to La Cantera, the Rim. They have the best.
Hit the like button if you think I'm pretty.
There you go. That too.
I got some haters in my chat.
I know, y'all.
Usually we be live though. Just today we kind of quiet. I don't know what's up with everybody.
What's your YouTube about?
Just about everything. I used to do vlogs on like motivation in life and stuff. Just talking about my experiences.
Oh, like David Goggins. I fuck
Yeah,
with
pretty
it.
much. And
David
then like I do like
Goggins.
live streams every now and then. Like I'm up here at the Riverwalk.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like I go back in the town where I'm from and just talk to the people about each and everything. You know
Tell
what I'm
me
saying?
some interesting things about you guys.
They
Come on.
not. They tired.
You tired?
I got a fellow Alabaman here.
Wait,
Fuck
what's
with
up?
Auburn or Alabama?
Wait, what's it like in Alabama though, man? That's like Mississippi. Ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of SEC kids in Tuscaloosa, so.
So what do y'all got down there? Y'all got like a downtown or like what do y'all have?
It's like an old timey thing.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
no. Roll Tide.
Yeah! Real time.
Fuck Auburn!
I was only Auburn because of Cam Newton though.
What'd you
Back in the
say?
day.
Cam Newton's ancient.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's the only time I watched like Auburn though. I don't even watch college sports like that no more. So
I
don't
do.
know, like, it's no time.
I got my parlay going.
So what are y'all seniors, juniors, or something?
We're in grad school.
Oh,
We're in grad school. We just started
I got
grad
freedom.
school.
So y'all be crazy busy sometimes.
Yup.
I feel you, I feel you.
So what did y'all think of the Alabama game? Why did Wisconsin show up? Look.
Wait, did they win?
Yeah. They demolished Wisconsin.
Is that football or basketball?
Football. It's fall.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch sports like that no more.
I do. Okay. Bye, guys. Love y'all all. Go get some hoes. Do something. Saturday. Come on now. A&M. Fuck y'all.
Bye, guys. Y'all be safe. See, now I got random niggas coming in here talking now. See, they see, I told you, every time they see girls, they, oh, yeah, see, like, see, I told you, that's how I know I can get money in from y'all. I could have told them girls, like, yeah, tell them donate money to me. Donate money to Steve if you think I'm pretty. All y'all niggas, oh, yeah, I'm $50, $50. Yep. I'm gonna start using women to get it. I'm starting using women to get at y'all niggas. Like, shoot. Well, buddy said, y'all in Texas, he trying to come down here. See. I was talking about who we are as a people, us as Hebrew. But you know what? I'm gonna start reaching people like him since y'all don't want to talk. He was late for something I had to drop the kids off to his mom. He then told his mom he couldn't find me with his car. Bro, what's up with a nigga, man? See, man, come to Texas. You'll find people down here that don't do that. You see what I'm saying? You see how it is? See, down in Texas, people they have big Southern hospitality. So that's why I said, like, you see that? They'll walk up on your street, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Like, they do that. Like, where I'm from, we know don't do that because you might get shot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we still got hospitality there. Versus like in New York, people are obnoxious. They rude, they nasty. Like down here, everybody's cool. So they have a good time, you feel me? Like, I don't know where y'all from. Everybody kind of weird. So I said, Poppy about to go dancing, but I'm about to ooh, so I'm like, yeah. I said, I should have went dancing instead of talking to y'all fools, y'all. Y'all don't want to talk. But all y'all niggas ain't said nothing till the girls come over here. Yeah, act like old buddy I know, man. He'll do that. Old buddy will do that. When the girls come, he wants to start talking now. Now he's cool. Now he wants to get hype and start. I said, well, why is it every time girls come? So I said, you niggas is some frauds, man. I know dudes that's like it. They do YouTube. They said they had to stop putting girls in their videos. Like they might do a reaction channel or a reaction video with like a pretty woman. They said they had to stop putting women in their videos because all the dudes went to the comments like flooding the comments. You feel me? And they kept pretty much harassing the girls. So he said, I didn't want them getting harassed on my channel. I didn't want them getting bothered. So he said I had to like start cutting them out the videos. Because they keep getting messed with, dude. Dudes keep asking for the Instagram, asking who's who. You feel me? Like, that stuff does get annoying after a while. You know what I'm saying? So it shows that the niggas only like stuff because of the girls, bro. That's so annoying, bro. So that's why I said, I'm like, I ain't want to put no women in my videos because I got a bunch of friends that live up here too. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I ain't really going to put no women in my stuff, in my vlogs and stuff, because I knew you're going to have a bunch of thirsty Hebrew niggas come over here and mess with them, bro. I told you, they already looking at you like Quasimodo. They going to try to get the girl off of the pretty, the gypsy. They going to think, this is my time, yeah. Like, nah, boy, she don't want no elephant looking nigga. Like, she wants you. Buddy over here on the top of the tower singing, and I will always love you. Like, boy, you better get out here. She ain't looking at you. Nigga. Tired of you Quasimodo fools, man. That's why I do these live streams, because everywhere I go out, I reach people. That's why I say people love what I do. I got so many subscribers and followers just being out here because people will watch what I'm doing and they'll sub to the channel, you feel me? Keep trying to tell you, this ain't just a Hebrew channel, nigga. We got all ethnicities and races over here. Like, no, I think they was Mexican, so you know it's whatever. But had they been white, y'all would have been mad. Steve was just talking about the white girls. I'm like, guys, they're among friends. They're cool. And see, ladies, that's the stuff I be talking about right there. See, that's what a lot of these dudes be mad at because they can't never get girls walk up to them like that. So that's why they be in their computer. They be in their computer just sitting there looking at people all day all stupid. They be mad because hold on. Do I got tattoos? Nope. Not yet. Nah, I ain't got no tattoos. I got scars, man. I'm too dark for tattoos. Even if I want tattoos, I'm too dark. You wouldn't even be able to see that, bro. Look like somebody took a permanent marker and scribbled on me. Like, I be seeing people get tattoos of Jesus. They look like Juan Pedro. Like, boy, I don't even look like Christ. Like, bro, what is that? Yeah, people show love out here, man. People show man love. It's Texas. It's Southern hospitality. So that's why I said, like, yesterday I was over here. I told you somebody came over here and they was doing the same thing. You feel me? And then I had it was a white boy came up. He started gritting. He said, hey, bro. He said, hey, y'all, this is the coolest dude you ever gonna meet. Dude don't even know me. But they just cool like that. That's why I said they cool. You know what I'm saying? And so people love what you do, they support that. So I be getting a lot of support. I even had the security ride past. They were like, hey, what's your YouTube? We always see you out here. So they watch me too. Everybody watch what I do, you know? I wouldn't say wise. I wouldn't say wise. I like big thighs, but I ain't wise. When my team loses, I cries, but I ain't really wise. I'm very confident about my size. It's cool that they show it. So that's why I said people showing up. Y'all should see when I go dancing, man. Everybody is so cool, man. Everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just have some, That's why I said, like, people walk up on you all the time over here, bro. And it's not a trying to size. See, in Louisville, people size you up. Like, they don't do that. They cool, you feel me? And so they see your stream, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They start doing that. Or they want to add your YouTube and stuff like that. Ooh. And see, if I was ugly, they wouldn't. If I look like Peter Griffin, they wouldn't come over here. But I said, but because I look like me. Like, yeah, I dance all the time. Man, I do everything, man. I do everything from salsa to the tango to the Michael. Another day is gone. I started doing the Michael Jackson. He did his foot like. I was like, come on, Mike. I used to do all of that, boy. I would do the that. He said. Hey, bro, I used to do a little bit of everything. I used to do a little bit of everything, good. You know, Mike, he said. He said. That used to be my favorite part in Thriller. He said. He said, what, girl? It was all just a bad dream. Come on, I'll walk you home. Hey, bro. Have you ever been to a live concert? Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. Ooh. Like sometimes they have like little festivals where they do like little live concerts outside and stuff like that. I remember Bryson Tiller came into town back in like 2017. I went to go see him. I seen him out there. And Louisville, because he's from Louisville, same city I'm from. You feel me? So, who is this? So I should have been dancing, man. Like, I ain't been dancing in so long, but I still got the rhythm. That's why I said, black one, we got that rhythm. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I was supposed to go tonight with the homie. I might go next week. You feel me? But I kind of missed it, bro. I ain't really been getting out too much, you know. I mean, I get out, but I'm just like a lot of the stuff I used to do. I don't really like do dancing no more. I haven't went dance, but the last time we went somewhere, I think was back in like November of last year, bro. Like it's been a minute. You feel me? It's been a pretty long minute. Bro. That's why I say he's like, you hear that black music, you know, we got bass, we got rhythm, and then you hear that Latino, that ooh, 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 ooh. Like, yeah, we started, man, that Latino, that like, ooh. Shoot, I'm about to go dancing, man. Shoot. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all want to talk? I'm gonna practice my dance moves. Shoot. Any more questions? Cause y'all quiet now. See, watch the girls are going there. Y'all want to talk? Hey, bro, y'all fools, man. Y'all ain't want to talk up the girls over here. I started seeing profiles I ain't seen before. I said, boy, look at these niggas. I said, I was sitting here trying to plead with people for 4 times talk. As soon as the girls come over here, and now random niggas come here. Oh, yeah, I love Roll Tide. Yeah, Alabama. I said, y'all niggas. Well, now it made me think of a money strategy. I'm going to have one girl every stream. Get some money from you fools. Ooh, that music is sweet. Oh, making me hungry, but I want some food. So that's why I say I'm in a pretty nice area. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of, again, it's Southern hospitality out here, man. Everybody's cool. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. What's a typical weekend like in Texas? Well, when it's not 1,300 degrees out here, it's like what people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody goes out because, I mean, again, they don't really care about a lot of that stuff. Like, where I'm from in Louisville, everybody do that because that's all you have to do. But here, people like to hang with friends and family. They really big on friends and family here. So they might do a house get-together party. They might do like a game night, or like, hey, let's go bowling. Like this across the street right here. It's sad they kind of closed it down right here. Like, but it's been right here for a minute. It used to be a bowling place. They was bowling. You had pizza in there. They had like games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so people just do this. They do this like every day on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's tired of working. They just want to have something simple with the friends and the fam, and they go do stuff like that. Not everybody needs to go to nightclub and a bar happen. You know what I'm saying? Like most people here are just content with just being around people they love. You know what I mean? So yeah, just like you might go on a night, stroll in the night. You know what I'm saying? Just going different places. You know what I'm saying? Just might go dancing. You know what I'm saying? You got Dave and Buster's. You got a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm selling that say. So yeah, people just get out here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I do like. I will say that's the thing I really do like is that you don't see a lot of that here, man. In Louisville, this happens every week. People get shot, fights, all type of chaos, man. Just people can't act right. Up here, you ain't really got to worry about it. Like, see, in Louisville, where I'm setting up out here, where there's people kind of like nightclub and I just like dancing and stuff. I said in Louisville, I wouldn't really be outside like that because the niggas is out, man. People can't act right. I said, but up here, people, they don't do that. They cool. They know how to just have a good time without shooting stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here just has a fun time, you know? You don't see no fights. You don't see nobody getting into it. Everybody here just knows how to have fun. Safe fun, you know what I'm saying? Man, this music's banging, boy. I should have went dancing tonight. Yeah. I mean, there's some bad places in San Antonio, too. Like, don't get me wrong, San Antonio's crime rate is almost as high as Louisville's, you know what I'm saying? But the city is huge, so it's spread out. It happens anywhere in Louisville. They don't care where in Louisville. People just can't act right nowhere in that city. But, you know what I'm saying? People here just know how to have fun. And so, you know, like I hear this music in the background. All this like how can you fight and shoot to this type of music? Like this is Latino music, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like all you do is just dance, have a good time. You learn the steps, and like I said, you go eat food and have a good time with people. You feel me? I try to tell all the fellas. I said, bro, do you know how to get women? I said, bro, you just go listen to this type of music. You go somewhere where they play this, you start dancing, start doing the bachata, start salsing, you know, get poppy with the sauce. You feel me? And I said, women like dudes that dance. That's why I was trying to tell homeboy when I used to go dance with him. I said, bro, this is how you get women, bro. You just learn how to dance. He didn't really know how to dance. He didn't know how the game work. And I said, bro, learn the steps. And so I would show him. I said, bro, watch. And so I would get a chair that was sitting right there, and I would start dancing with the chair and just grinding and just, you know, acting like the chair was the girl, start dancing, and they would start laughing. And I said, bro, this is how you get their attention. Women like stuff like that. And that's why I like going dancing, man, because it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it releases a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you having a good time with people that you love. You know what I'm saying? And then you're around other friendly people, because me and the other homie, we can dance good. You know what I'm saying? And so people will come up to us and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You might get a dance circle going, having dance battles, you know what I'm saying? He can dance way better than I can. And so people will watch that, man. They like that, you know? We done met a lot of friends like that. We done met a lot of people that's cool like that, bro. Because we all just having a good time. And I said, a place we go to, there's no fights. There's no violence. Once Louisville, different story. I said, here, man, everybody here is like cool. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, the vibe here, that's what you gotta understand. The vibe in San Antonio, man, like, it's very nice. I told you, I really think I live in one of the best cities, if not the best city in the United States. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This city, man, it's just, besides the 1,000 degrees, this city is almost perfect, bro. Like, it's just, it's great. You feel me? What's up, Cuzzo? I thought about watching the fight. I don't even know right now, man. I was supposed to be going somewhere with the homies tonight, but I'm just like, ain't nobody said nothing, so I'm just chilling. You feel me? But, oh well, I'll probably watch the highlights or something. But that's why I said this city is great, man. Like, they said San Antonio, it's a big military city. They said, the president's the president's airplane, Air Force One, whatever they call it. They said the only place in the world it goes to get service is in San Antonio. It's a base they take it here. You feel me? Wait, don't tell me who won. Don't tell me. Don't tell me who won. I need to know. Don't tell me though. I want to be surprised. Yeah. But yeah, this is a great city here, man. And y'all don't understand, like, coming from Louisville, the vibe in Louisville, man, is so different. The people are so different. That's why I said when I came out here, I didn't realize how much my mind changed and matured. Like, I'm not even the same person I was living in Louisville, bro. I don't even know that place no more. I go back and I get lost because I don't even know that place like that. I got to put on my GPS to get places. Like, I don't even know that place, bro. Everything there sucks. It's dry. It's just void of just fun, joy. Like, it's just not it. It's good to be back for the first 3 days. I said after that, bro, it's just Nardi's Gun Range. I think I know where that is, cuz. I think I know exactly what it is. Wait. My bad, y'all. Service decides who wants to mess up when it wants to mess up. It's so weird. Been out here the whole time, bro. Hey, man, I don't think I went inside the Neiman Marcus. That's in the Lock and Terror. That's not too far away from where I am. That place is huge. I'm talking about that Lock and Terror mall is huge, dude. Like, that's why I said it's a great place here, man. This city is really perfect. If it had a beach, it would have been perfect. But the vibe is so chill out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody messing with you. Ain't nobody bother you. Whatever you believe in, conservative, liberalism, none. Everybody here is cool. I've not had one issue. Besides people I work with, I've not had really one issue with nobody out here, bro. This place is, like, perfect, man. And it's good because I come from a city where it's always conflict, man. It's super segregated. It's white and black. Whites over here, blacks over there, Hispanics over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody here is, like, intertwined. You feel me? Like, they still got places where people be, but I'm just like, but most of the time people here are just so, intermingled. You know what I'm saying? Very diverse, super diverse. And so the majority of the population here is Hispanic. It's like white is the minority here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of the first cities I've seen where white is actually like the minority, bro. Like, it's crazy. And so, again, I don't have an issue with nobody, but it is kind of nice coming from a place where I am to see, like, the majority of people is, like, Hispanic. Like, it's not actually white people, bro. Like, I don't know about St. Louis, though. Yeah, lots of poverty. I know that's right. Ugh. I just always like Texas. Texas is just that place, Yeah. That's why I said I love it here, bro. I love it here, but it's cool. Everybody here just chilling, minding their business. The vibe, we always went to Dallas first, you know what I'm saying? Dallas and Houston are a little bit more hectic, you know what I'm saying? But San Antonio is just like, cool, it's chill. Nobody's bothering you, nobody's messing with you. Everybody's just minding their business, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's basic. It's basic stuff. It's a city to get away from everybody, man. It's a city to just hang and be in. It's a city that you just want to disappear from everybody. Like, it's great, you feel me? So, oh no, you see that? It's a city that ain't nobody bothering me in, so, you know what I'm saying? So, this is definitely a great place, you know what I'm saying? So, I enjoy the vibe, man. I enjoy being here. I enjoy all of that, So, I'm sitting here watching the ESPN highlights on this TV over here. So. Like I said, my brother trying to get one of them right there. Y'all see that Corvette? I'm trying to get one of them, boy. Beautiful, man. They gonna think I'm out here doing TikToks, son. Man, bro, I love it out here, man. That's why I said it's just such a just warming vibe, bro. It is so warming out here. You know what I'm saying? And now that it's starting to be fall, it's just live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good out here. You know what I mean? Like the palm trees, y'all can't see these palm trees, but the palm trees, I don't think they turn orange. Like the leaves kind of wither, but they don't fall off the trees like that. You feel me? They don't turn like it fall. How these trees are kind of like the leaves I did. Like, it's not like it with palm trees, you know? So there's a lot of palm trees here, you know what I'm saying? So it's very tropical. It's a very tropical feeling, which I love because I thought it was going to be impossible to ever be around any of this, bro. Like, look, like palm trees and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was going to be impossible to ever live around because we don't got those in Kentucky. So I'm just like, you know, I didn't think it was ever going to be possible to, like, be around that. You feel me? And then I'm here. I'm just like, boy, they give you a nice little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Nice sun. Like I said, beautiful people, all type of stuff. You feel me? Great food. The food is phenomenal. It's so much food, I haven't even tried, like, a 64 for these places. And I've been here for almost 3 years. You know what I'm saying? That's just, ooh. That's why I said I should have went dancing, man. Like, y'all, I like y'all, but boy, y'all just, ooh, I should have went dancing, bud. Because I wish the homies would have hit me back, man. I got it in me. That's why I said I was preparing today. I said, yeah, I got to see if I still got my steps, see if I still got my swag, whatever. But, you know, I just ain't did it in so long, you know what I'm saying? So I miss these days, man. I miss those days of going dancing and stuff like that. So that's why I said everybody be out there with you, just ooh, ah. We used to do that for like 3 hours. Ooh. Ooh. 124. Ooh. If I go dancing one of these days, I might take y'all with me, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I miss dancing, bro. We used to turn it up, man. Especially the homeboy. The homeboy, he can really dance. Like, he does all of those, like, not like TikTok dances, but he practices dancing. So he does that, like, all day. He got kids, too, so he be dancing, like, with his kids or whatever. And so he be getting into dance battles with people all the time, man. Like, I mean, he can dance, but they be dancing. Like, they be seeing who can dance better. I be trying to keep up, and I'm like, I don't know most of the moves he be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know almost all of them, but I don't even know how to do some of those that he be doing. The other homie, like I said, he's cool, but he ain't got the rhythm like it, you know what I'm saying? He can't dance like we do. So people will come up and talk to me and him, they don't really talk to dude because he ain't doing the dances right. So I'm just like, I try to tell homie, I said, bro, you dance right, you get you some girls, bro, you know? I said, because they see you dance, again, they like black dudes that can dance, you know what I'm saying? They see you you got the swag and all that. I said, then they want to come do the bachata with you at the tango or whatever. That's how you get you a dance partner, you know what I'm saying? They see that, they like, ooh, okay. So like, come on, dance with me. And then you start dancing with him and stuff. You feel me? You ain't got no rhythm. Or you a nigga that stand on the wall just sitting there like how y'all be sitting here looking at me when I'm telling y'all talk. Y'all just, I said, you ain't gonna get nothing, bro. I said, women don't like dudes that stand there and staring. I said, they like dudes that's active. You gotta be active, bro. I'm tempted to go over there, man. Like, I really want to set up out there. Ooh. That's why a lot of people, like I said, you see they out here. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna move from this. But you see a lot of people that be out here, man. They like me. Like they really do. Like they. Hold on. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Put that there. All right. A lot of people out here, man, they like me. Like they like what you do. You feel me? Because again, it's your personality that people are drawn to. So when people see you have a nice personality, they like that. So anything that you do, they support. Anything that you got going on, they want to be on it. So when they see me out here live streaming and vlogging, they like that. So that's why I told you, I said, bro, when you have a good time, I said, you draw a crowd of people that really do love what you do, you know? So anywhere I go at, man, oh, look, I'm gonna show you. Like, you going here? But they ain't not having a ball, boy, look at her. See, that's how you start dancing like that. Women like guys that can dance like that. So that's why I said, like, when you know how to have a good time, man, people love your vibe. And I seem to draw a lot of people everywhere I go at. So they love that, you know what I'm saying? So whether I'm here or whether I'm in another city, you know what I'm saying? Like, any city I go to, I draw people because it's just the way that I am, man. It's my demeanor, you know what I'm saying? And I like this type of stuff. Like, man, that stuff make you dance, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, anywhere you go in, like I said, you fit in. Any country I go to, I fit in because I'm for the people. And I respect the culture, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I go to Spain, I'm going to adapt to Spain people. If I go to Africa, whatever country I go to Africa, I'm going to adapt with those people, you know what I'm saying? Like, show them you respect their customs and their cultures. That's why Mexicans rock so hard with me, man. Mexicans been rocking with me for years, man. I got more Mexicans that stand with me almost than black folk. They ain't never gave me no issue, you feel me? So my ex, she was Mexican, but I'm like, everybody else, I said, all the Mexicans I know, boy, they rock with you. They stand with you, for real. Because I love them as a people, man. You know what I'm saying? I support them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wear their flag. You feel me? Sometimes I'll like, dance to their music. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got such a respect for the people. You know what I'm saying? So they love me everywhere I go at, man. Every city. You know what I mean? And that feels good. It's just like, again, you loved and welcome everywhere you go. So that's why I tell people, like, bro, have a respect for the customs. Have a respect for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out there and visit other cultures, bro. You feel me? Like, get out there and live life, man. You ain't got to be around Hebrews all day. You got to be around white people all day. Like, bro, go do something with your life. You feel me? And that's why I like being in San Antonio, because I'm just like, the majority of people here are Hispanic. Like, you got black and, you got, Africans. And, you got, like, a lot of Afghanis. Like, you got a lot of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the majority, I think 60 to 70% is Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? And they be cool as all I do is, man. You feel me? And they get along with you just fine. They don't give you no issues or no problems. You know what I'm saying? And so that does feel nice coming from a place where everything was majority white and black. You know what I'm saying? So it does feel nice kind of like having another people group that's a little bit more dominant than the ones you come from, But, yeah, I'm gonna want some Waffle House. I'm hungry right now. Oh, this is a great stream. I wish I had more people talking, but this place is great, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the city. And so some days I wish I was born in San Antonio. I was like, bro, I hate being from Louisville sometimes. Like, that's always gonna be home, but not really in a good way. It's like, I'm from Louisville. Like, okay, I'm born and raised there, but I was like, I'm from Louisville. Nobody wants to stay there. Nobody wants to stay there. I think the only one is like Jack Harlow. I don't know what he got going. He ain't even from Louisville. He's from like the outskirts of Louisville, like that little small town. But he reps Louisville. I'm like, man, might want to be here. Who's in here, y'all? Let me know who's still watching. I gotta say that because I know you quasi-momos are gonna stand here and stare at me. Quite honestly, I'm probably about to get off of here in a little bit because again, my feet are hurting. And I'm hungry, so I don't want to stay on live stream all night no more. Unless I get a good audience of people. Unless I get more people that come in and talk. That's why I stay, man, because I got good people in here talking and throwing jokes and stuff. I said, but you got a bunch of Neanderthal niggas looking at you and staring at you. It's like, bro, come on, man, talk. So I told you, if y'all not going to talk, it's the last live stream for a minute. So if y'all can't talk, bro, I'm done talking to y'all. And I mean that. So I'm actually working on a way to get my Twitch going. And I'm going to have people from my channel go over to Twitch. So that way I can see who's in there. Because I'm tired of y'all niggas just coming in here staring at me, not saying nothing. Like, why y'all niggas be up at 2, 3 in the morning and y'all sitting there staring at me and y'all don't say nothing? You got enough wherewithal to stare at me. At 3 in the morning, you should obviously have enough wherewithal to text back too, bro. Come on, man. That's why I told you. I said people be tripping. They be tripping. Like, when I first got this channel, it was never supposed to be like it is now. It just happened to go in the direction that it's in, which is good. Nothing wrong with that. Well, kind of. But at the same time, it was like, a lot of people that knew my peoples and knew my daddy came over here, which I didn't really like that, because I'm like, I ain't trying to build a channel off of him, man. I don't even want his audience. He didn't even want his audience. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was just kind of like, well, whatever. But y'all see people that I got on the stream all the time. They come through and they love what you do. Y'all just seen them 2 girls that came over here. Like, those are the people that I attract all the time. So that's why I'm trying to redo my channel. Like, so I can have more people like that over here. You know what I'm saying? Because they not just gonna sit by idly. You heard what they said. What you do? TikTok, YouTube, what's your channel? Like, everybody wanna know what you're doing because they wanna support you. I said, it's just these old ape niggas, man. Like, be weirdos, just be staring here, just sitting there looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, if you ain't gonna, like, it'd be them old 45-year-old grannies. It's like, nobody wants you in here, man. Like, if you ain't gonna say nothing, then why you watching me? You know what I'm saying? They got Negroes come over here thinking I was gonna do a Bible study. I'm like, dude, why am I doing a Bible study on this channel? Do you not get enough of that over there? Like, you ain't getting that over here. That's just a nigga that won't read their word on their own. I said, boy, this ain't even that type of channel, man. This was a motivational channel at first. And then I realized I'm motivating the wrong Negroes. I'm like, so I was just like, no, I'm just gonna do live streams. I like live streams better. So, because I get to do what I want, talk about what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm outreaching my channel to people that want to see it, bro. I ain't got time for a bunch of Negroes in here staring at me. They want to sit here and stare at me all the time. And they know they know it's just anonymous. It's discreet. YouTube don't tell you who's in here, so that's why they do it. But when I go over to one of them sites where you do that, like TikTok and Twitch, and they let me know, like, yeah, user 2-9 is in here, and they ain't said nothing, I'm like, okay, go ahead and throw them out. You know what I'm saying? So I told you, I'm going to start kicking inactive members. You know what I'm saying? So when I go over there, I can have more control of what's going on. Y'all not going to be, because some of y'all ain't even supposed to be over here anyways. And that's probably why they don't say that, because they know they ain't supposed to be over here. It's probably people I threw out that make fake accounts. You know who you is. You come over here making fake accounts and keep on coming over here harassing my folk and trying to play me like I'm stupid. That's why I said when I see some people that come in here that want to be new and talk the same and want to keep talking all the time, I'm like, that's that same nigga I threw out of here. Like, you ain't slick. Bunch of losers and freaks, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this channel did kind of produce. It produced a lot of good people, but it also produced a lot of freaks, man. Come over here harassing the nigga, man. Keep making fake profiles trying to talk to me. Steve don't want to know you. Steve don't even care about you like it anyways. You feel me? Yeah. What was I even talking about before they came out? What was I talking about? Because I don't even remember, bro. Like, I don't even remember what I was just talking about just now, bro. I forget. Like, sometimes I really do forget. Because I'm like, bro, I don't, like, when I don't care no more, I just don't care. I'm like, this is But that's why I said, I'm like, this is stuff I be talking about. I'm like, people just be coming over here meddling and harassing you, and you know what I'm saying? You got niggas making fake accounts, man. Those are niggas that'll never drive one of those. Look, you never had one of them. Never had nothing nice like it, dude. Worry too much what I'm doing, man. Like, what type of nigga make a fake account just to come in and talk to you after they got blocked? Like, that's why I said people be thinking I'm stupid. I can see it from a mile away. I just don't really say stuff a lot of times, but I said I'm gonna start calling it out when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't slick. You that same old bitter Negro I threw out of here, or that same one that I threw from my Discord because she was too stupid to act right. So I'm like, I'm not gonna have you come over here with a fake account thinking that I'm dumb. I would call them by their name, but that probably ain't even their real name because nobody could actually figure out if that was really them or not. They had like 6 different aliases. Like, niggas are slow. Yeah, true. I mean, I like when people join the channel and they are part of my lives, but I just think that people, man, they just be, again, they be meddling. So this channel really produced a lot of people that was meddling. Those are people that watch my daddy all day, man, because they was weird and they ain't got nothing going on for themselves. And so they come over here to see if they like what they see, and then they realize that they don't like what they see, something wrong with you, and then they gonna tell you to repent because they didn't like what you said, you know what I'm saying? Or they can't join the stream. You throw them, so now something wrong with you. I'm like, well, I bet something would be wrong with me, wouldn't it? When you act this way, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm like, well, I didn't do this for a bunch of church niggas. I'm saying because y'all ain't doing nothing with your life, which is why you watch Darby Ministries all day, because you ain't doing nothing. I said, I did this channel for people that want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for Negroes. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, Yeah, that's why I said I'm about to go somewhere where I can start blocking people a lot more. Cause I said no, I got a bunch of meddlers over here, bro. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. You know, I was looking at what Steve doing. Like, bro, don't worry about what Steve doing. Worry about what you supposed to be doing. Stuff is crazy, man. I never understood how people just sit there and stare at you. You know who you is. Y'all in here that ain't saying that. You know exactly who you is. You like, you talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You ain't gonna say nothing. That's all right. I told you. I'm just gonna make something where you ain't gonna be on it. People done already tainted my channel. They don't understand that. Like, bro, people already done tainted my channel from what it was supposed to be anyways. So I had to pretty much take a whole year to kind of redo this. You know what I'm saying? I told you I kind of regret. I do and don't regret doing the video about Pops because I knew a bunch of his niggas was gonna come over. He didn't even want them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, a bunch of unwanted niggas come over here, you know? And then it's like they tainted my channel, man. They turned my channel into a church channel. I was like, it's boring. Like, bro, because again, it's not a church channel. Like, it's not a Destin Ministries page, dude. You know what I'm saying? And most of the topics I wanted to touch on and videos I wanted to do, I couldn't do it because of these freaks, because they make you not want to do it no more. Like, they one of the reasons I don't even want to do vlogs. Like, if I was reaching people like the ones that be on my stream that come through every now and then, I would do this. But we got a bunch of them, like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm talking to you. Like, they already lost. So I'm just like, I don't want to do that. So that's why I said it's going to be a lot. It's going to be the last live stream for a minute. What up, Ariana? Where you go? Eating your tuna. Eating that all nasty tuna. Nah, I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about, man? Man. Working hard, breaking a sweat. On a Saturday night, man, it's crazy. A Saturday night would have been your rest day. Oh, man. Whew. But nah, I'm just like, bro, when it come to this stuff, man, I don't like meddlers. I don't like stalkers. I don't like people that be in here trying to start stuff. I don't like people that talk too much. And I don't like people that don't talk at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you gonna be a part of something, man, be a part of it. You ain't got to be a control freak, but you ain't got to just be sitting idly by not saying nothing. That is so annoying. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Saturday, 10 a.m. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all got them other schedules out there. I know that's crazy. I need to learn to start talking, man, so. I like people that talk, but don't talk too much. I mean, it's not hard. That's why I said, like, bro, when you come in the chat, you like, oh, what's up, Steve? You know, some people come in, hey, what's up, Steve? Like, oh, what you doing tonight, man? What you got going on? Then you tell them. And then they be like, okay, well, you know, then I say, ask me a question. They're like, okay, what you think about this? What you think about that? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, some people came in and asked about the Charlie Kirk thing, and then people ask, like, hey, what you doing tonight? Or, you know, what your plans is in the future, you know? But then some people just come in here, like, they still in here now, still watching me, ain't saying nothing, man. Somebody granny in here got their phone watching me, not saying nothing. So that's why I said, when I get to another platform, I'm gonna start booting niggas. I don't care who you are. I ain't gonna have no idle bad watchers watching me. Now, I'm not saying everybody got to comment, because, I mean, I'm not expecting everybody to talk. But some of these people be the ones that be watching me all along. That's why you got people that come in when they finally do talk. They say, yeah, I always watch you. I just never said nothing. I'm like, but bro, why do you choose to say nothing 2 months later? Like, why didn't you say nothing when I said something? When I'm telling people to talk and ain't nobody saying nothing, and they be like, I used to not say nothing. I'm like, why not? That stuff gets on my nerves, bro. You said I talk too much. I doubt that. You don't even seem like a person that talk that much. You like kind of, you seem like you kind of reserved. Where you just like, well, look, you sum everything up in 2 sentences and you done. Ow. Ow. I'm about to wrap it up tonight. I'm sleepy. And besides, Negroes don't want to come in here and say nothing, so. Problem with Negroes, man. They don't want to talk. They always want to talk after the fact. Talk about something that you don't want to talk about. But I'm telling people to ask questions about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask whatever you want to know. Let's start a topic. Let's start a conversation so we can be out here at 3 a.m. Negroes don't want to say nothing. And then, like I said, then when you don't want to talk about it, you say something they don't like, that's when they want to come here and at you back. You feel me? I'm just like, don't at me back now, Negro. You done had your time to do that. Bro, this channel used to really suck. What's up, Mike? That's who was missing. I kept saying, yeah, I know he's watching that fight, wasn't you? I said, yeah, we got a lot of people out. They watching that fight, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I told him don't tell me who won, but I was sitting in front of a TV in the restaurant, and it showed the highlights, and it showed Crawford with the belt. I said, dag on it, man. I said, I knew Crawford. I was about to bet on that, too. I had DraftKings. And I said, I was about to put some money on it, too. I knew Crawford was going to win, bro, because I remember he did Errol Spencer like it. And I said, bro, I'm about to bet on Crawford, man, and could have won me a couple of bands, man. I was like, nah, I ain't going to do that. Sure enough, I done did it. And I'm like, man, this nigga don't win. Dang, bro. She said, yeah, until I know a person cool, but I have my moments as long as I'm allowed to shut up. Yeah. Listen, I don't feel like I have to tell you to shut up, Ariana. You seem mature. I would say you seem mature, though, like, for real. The way you talk, the way you are. So you look like you know when to just, like, read the room and just be quiet. Some people don't, and that's why they keep talking. And that's why we all look at them with that nigga look, and they still talking. Surprise niggas. I thought Fort Worth Negroes run their mouth. I say Fort Worth niggas just keep talking. Listen, I seen Trap Boy Freddy. Trap Boy Freddy don't know when to shut up, man. Just talk too much. Like, boy, shut up. The men do. I've been good, bro. Just chilling, man. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I was supposed to be dancing with the homies tonight. I just set up out here, man. I was doing the vlogs in front of that little place. Which, I mean, I'm going to stay here for a little bit, so. I'll go back there and stay with y'all for probably another hour or so. But I had some people run up on the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? So I might have some more people run up on the stream because I think they let that around 2. So it's already 1:44. So I don't know. I try to be more involved with the people. She said the men do. The men do. No, not run up on me in a bad way. I'm saying, like, run up on me, like, you know, like, hey, what's up with the stream? You know what I'm saying? Like how they did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I told these, Mike, I told these niggas in here to come and talk, bro. Like, and I don't even think they was drunk. I just think they was cool. It was 2 girls. They was just cooling. And so they came up on the stream. I was like, hey, what's up, y'all? They was like, I said, I'm trying to get people in here to talk. They ain't want to say nothing. Got like 2 people talking out of like 8, 9 people in here. So then they just sitting here quiet. So then they ran up on the stream. They said, what you doing? I said, YouTube. And they just came up and they was just talking to the stream. She came up. She said, if I'm pretty, guys, leave a like. I said, yeah, leave a like, y'all. I said, I'm about to get them to get me some money donated. Because I know Negroes, I know when women come in here, I said, Negroes going to show up. I was telling Negroes for a while to say something, they wouldn't say nothing. As soon as these girls get on stream, that's when the Negroes won't start commenting. She said, if I'm pretty, leave a like. I said, yeah, I'm about to tell them, yeah, leave $50. Yes, please, leave $50. Negroes will do anything for a woman, nigga. Like, well, I'm about to get a woman to milk this channel. I said, listen, I'm looking at them, seeing money signs. I said, this is a business proposition. I said, listen, y'all don't know how much I need y'all right now. I said, oh, we about to make some sweet guap right here, yes. I said, listen, I need y'all to milk them. Milk them. Milk him for all his pockets, yes. No, that's why I said people be in here, they be quiet. Like people be driving and they working, I get it. But I said, but the most of the people just be sitting here looking. I told them they staring like Quasimodo, just sitting there staring with that old stupid look. Like they can't comment, but they sitting here watching me. And they know I can't see who they are. So that's why I'm trying to move it to another social media platform. Because I can't see. It says such and such join. And you can see who joined. And if you like, you know what, I don't like them, throw them. And I'm going to have my moderators like, I'm going to have them like, hey, man, throw him. Anybody that stands idly by after I tell people to say something, and if there's 10 people in here and only 2 people talking, if those 8 people don't say nothing, throw them. All of them. That's how you get rid of people like that. I don't like people like that be doing that stuff, man. They get on my nerves. Like, you can't be sitting here, man, not saying nothing. You feel me? People stay here watching me at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and I said, but they act like they can't say nothing. It's like, well, y'all ain't half sleep, daggone watching me. Like, bro, talk. Like, now TikTok Live only works when you got 1,000 followers. So I don't have 1,000 followers because I don't even use TikTok. So you got to have a certain amount of followers to do that. Cause I mean, if that was true, everybody on there would be going live. You know what I'm saying? TikTok's already annoying. So. Like, Negroes that really just sit there and just, did they change it? I don't know. If it do, I'll probably start doing it over there because I'm getting tired of Negroes, man. Just coming over here staring all the time. They only want to talk. Like I said, when you say something they don't like, when there's a bunch of girls over here now, the Negroes won't come. Hey, what's up, girl? Like, the old girl said she was from Alabama. And so these two Mexicans, I think, they from Alabama. So here come the niggas. Roll Tide. Yeah, Roll Tide. I'm like, boy, y'all. Oh, man, you conniving niggas. You conniving niggas. I'm sitting here 4 times like, hey, y'all say something, say something. They just sitting there not saying nothing. The girls come on stream. Oh, yeah, where y'all from? Roll Tide? Yeah, you watch that game? I'm like, but you niggas is hypocrites, man. Nigga said, Sigma 5, Roll Tide. Let me slide. Like, boy, hey. Like, cause I'm literally sitting here trying to get people to talk. Cause I'm like, I'm trying to have a stream where I can talk, bro. You know, answer questions. You know, we was having a good talk earlier. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas just sit here just all like, you know, like they don't even care. And do it, and do it, and do it. Let's do it. So that's why I said, if y'all ain't gonna talk, I'm gonna start throwing y'all. When I get the authority and the power to. Yeah. Nah, I don't want to buy no followers. I don't like that. I want everybody to like me for me. I want everybody to come over here because they want to come over here. Like, I don't want to buy people. I don't want to persuade people. That's why I said I don't want everybody over here too. Like, if they want to talk because you want to. But I'm letting people know, I said, if you don't start talking, I'm going to start going somewhere where people talk. I told you, people run up on my streams all the time. I got friends that watch me. I got a lot of people that do support what I do. And once I start building the audience of them, they don't have an issue with it. And so it's not even going to be on this channel. What y'all don't understand is I'm not going to keep doing this channel for probably another year or so. I really ain't. Because my goal is to build something bigger and have the real ones go over there. And then I'm going to build something on the off end to where I already got one that don't nobody know about. I just don't use it like that because it's not the same channel like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of different. But I kind of enjoy doing that one a little more because it is kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't did it in a while. But when I get back to doing it, I'm going to start doing that more than this one. Like I said, you got a bunch of weirdos and niggas that's fanboys that come over here like, I don't want them. Like, I want the ones that's just like cool, chill. So I'm going to build something else. Because these people that don't talk, they not going to be over there. And then they ain't going to know where we at. They ain't going to know what's going on. They going to think the channel done got taken down. Like, no, what's up? It's just I don't use it no more. You feel me? And so I'm trying to give people a chance to know me. I'm trying to give people a chance to talk. Because I'm trying to build my Discord. I'm trying to make it bigger. You feel me? Like, I want to start getting cool and acquainted with a lot of people because I'm like, there's a lot of cool people that be in here watching, and I'm like, I want to add y'all to the group. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't start talking, I'm not gonna add you to a group. I don't want you over there. So I'm like, if people can't start talking and saying stuff, I'm like, well then fine. I'm gonna find people that will. So I won't have a whole bunch of niggas just sitting there staring at me all silly when I talk. So. And that's why I said niggas is still in here now, not saying nothing. Still in here now, watching me and eyeing me, ain't saying jack. You feel me? How? They must make you sleepy. See, the old girl came up. She said, I'm going to bring life to this channel. She said, watch, I'll talk to him for you. I said, please do, because I'm tired of talking. I went off camera and just stretching and stuff. I said, let them talk and get my audience going. And she said, what do they sleep? I said, they probably watching the fight. And I said, listen, I said, watch, you're going to get a whole bunch of dudes to come out here. And showing up, the niggas start commenting. I said, see, this is, you niggas is like two-faced. Y'all spineless, bro. Y'all be spineless. And I said, girl, well, at least it ain't all women on this channel, because I said if it was, they don't like it. They don't like cute girls, so they would have been mad being thumbs down the video. Ho, heifer. Calling all type of names and stuff. Like, yeah, niggas be thirsty, man. And she said Alabama. I said, clearly there's nobody in here from Alabama. Here come a Roll Tide nigga. Oh yeah, Roll Tide, yeah. I'm like, nigga. I can't stand you type of, that nigga don't live in Alabama. Buddy live in Newark, New Jersey. Like, boy, you just saying it because she on here. No, they was cool. They was like a little short. I think they look Mexican to me. They probably either Mexican or probably partially Cuban or something. Like, they was definitely Hispanic. They definitely wasn't white. But they was cool little cute ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, just like, they was like, bro, rewind the stream, you'll see. Rewind the name on her. And so she said, if I'm pretty, leave a thumbs up. Oh, she said, roll tide, anybody Alabama? So a nigga come in here, roll tide? Yeah, roll tide. I watched that game too today. I'm like, nigga, we was talking about what I was talking about. Nigga ain't care nothing what I said. I could have said I watched the game. Nigga wouldn't even say nothing. Cause she said there was two niggas that wasn't even in here at first. No, they was in here, they just didn't say nothing. I said, yep. I said, again, y'all know when y'all be doing that, my eyes turn into the ka-ching sign, the money sign. I said, yeah, I know how to get y'all to talk. Just get a woman on here. And boy, do I know the sorts. So I got a couple of, I said, yep, I'm gonna put them right on my screen. Like I said, I got friends. I got women friends. I'm like, listen, I need y'all to make me some money off this stream. I said, because niggas only want to talk when the woman's on camera. I said, listen, just stand there and just ask questions. Niggas will come in here and talk. Well, that'd be the daggone day. The stream is like 60 people deep. 60 dudes deep. Cause they do that, bro. I swear they do that, man. Like, just be thirsty. They be like, where you from? She be like, oh, they be like, I'm from Miami, Florida. Dude, I'm from Miami, Florida. Like, boy, no, you ain't. You from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Like, stop trying to relate with somebody, dude. Quit doing that. He said, I'm sure invited people. I guarantee you, because they say they was about to go over there and go to that other place. Because usually they'll ask you, like, people out here, they cool, they ask you, like, hey, you want to come with us? And so I'm like, if they would have asked me to come, I would have been like, I don't know, y'all, what y'all think? All the niggas in there were, yeah, bro, go, yeah, go with the two girls. I said, nigga, I don't know why you smiling. Niggas want to go with the girl, like, it ain't like you going. I said, buddy, yeah, I would be going with them, you wouldn't. And then afterwards, I just turned the camera. I said, no, buddy. You don't get two numbers. I will get the two numbers. You don't get the numbers. No, shut up. That's why next day he be like, yeah, Steve, how'd it go? I was like, oh, man, it went terribly. It went terribly, y'all. We just felt like you wouldn't know because I wouldn't even tell you how it went. Like, I'm like, what two girls? The two girls you with? I don't know two girls. I don't know what you talking about, nigga. You been smoking. Yeah, it was on your stream. Stream done got taken down. Like, yeah, I don't know what you talking about, cuz. Like I said, if I ever cuff somebody, I can't have them on my stream because I know a bunch of them type of niggas gonna be in here looking at them. So I'm gonna have to remove that live stream off the. And that's cool. That's why I said everybody out here be cool. You know what I'm saying? They too cool. They too cool ones. You know what I'm saying? See, if I had Jones here, see, me and Jones is like it. Like everywhere we go at, we attract people like it. So women will come up and talk to us all the time. You know what I'm saying? So usually they be like, hey, we about to go over here. You want to go with us? So I'm like, all right, cool. And if we go dancing, they'll be like our dance partners. Just be ooh. Ooh, like. And so I said, I'm gonna let you talk on my stream for a minute because I'm tired of talking. Because I'm like, I told you I ain't gonna say nothing to. I said, maybe you'll wake them up. You know what I'm saying? She said, hey y'all, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here come the niggas, hey girl. Like, look at boys. Ooh, I can't stand y'all, bro. You get thirsty. So some of them, that's the first girl they talk to. That's the first and only girl they talk to this year. She said, respond, y'all. So they start responding because they trying to get an at back. That's the only at back they get. I guarantee you look at his Instagram DM, he got a whole bunch of sent messages that ain't never been opened. Not read, sent. Because the girls ain't gonna even read them. Boy, he done hit up Mila Kunis. He done hit up Glorilla. He done hit up all these girls. And then he tried the regular girls. The regular girls don't want him. He even tried the ugly ones, the bust down ones. Nobody wants them. Yeah, that's why. That's why they get it. Hey, Ariana, you should do that too. You should be like, hey, boys in the chat. I guarantee you, nigga, hey, girl. Like, hey, Ariana. Gonna be some thirsty nigga to come in here. Bruh, send a note open. They really do be. They be like, she must have her red receipts off. No, it's on. She just decided not to open it. That's crazy. Niggas don't want to come on here and say nothing. It's crazy. And then they want to, then like I said, you say something they don't like. That's why I said people be here all the time. Then they be like, oh, I always watch you. I just never said nothing. Till now. I'm like, why you wait till now? Ain't that people are shy. People just be weird, bro. They be stalking. That's why I said people be fanboys. Like, oh, little weird fanboy that was coming in here. He was in here for the longest. Just be watching people. Yeah, he come here after he got booted twice. He thought if he let the heat die down, he was gonna be able to wiggle his way back here. I'm like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. And he come back doing the same. Oh, what's your music catalog like? Nigga done did it like twice. I'm like, bro, you ain't good at what you do. So every time I see a new profile that does that stuff, I'm just like, it's either that ugly woman that was in here that doing that I threw her 4 months ago, or it's that nigga I just threw. But it's either one of the two. Ooh. Bro, I gotta go dancing, boy. Dang, I miss some days of dancing, bro. Talking about, boy, I used to get down on the dance floor, you feel me? I said, Poppy had a sauce, boy. Yeah. We probably gonna have some more wild folks coming here. It's like once in every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it because, again, I be over here. These people be cool. That's why I said these people walk up on my streams, they be cool, man. You feel me? I had a nigga Gritty in the other day, yesterday. Some girl, you feel me? I had dudes walk past all the time. Hey, bro, what's up, man? What you doing? They will always ask what you doing, won't subscribe. I had 2 girls a day. Probably when people get out of here, probably gonna have some more people come out. Like, this is what people do up here all the time. That's all they do. So once I start to build an audience of people like this, I said, then I'll start to do a lot more with my streams. I don't want no weird Hebrew nigga sitting here staring at me like, yeah, like they don't know what you talking about. I mean, you got to be a special type of silly to click the live stream, stand there and watch me like, I'm gonna see what Steve's doing. Everybody want to talk to you. Everybody want to seem to get to know you. I'm telling people, well, get to know me, say something. Talk, bro. What's up, y'all? How many people's in here? Only 3 people say who's in here. 30 people in here, 13 likes. Like, people just sit there with that stupid look. You can tell how they looking on this camera screen. Like, they sit here watching you from your phone. Or from their phone. They sit here like, I'm like, hey, y'all talk. They sit here. It's like, bro, say something, nigga. I'm like, I can't stand people like that, dude. It's like, you gonna be in here, man, to speak. Cause it's like, damn, get tired of people like that. So I said, I'm gonna hire a white guy that's an IT tech that can hack into your camera phones, hack into the cameras, be like, show me exactly each and every one of these niggas that be in here. Now somebody gonna be all up on the camera. You're like, nigga, say something, bro. Why you sitting there, bro? Like, and I'm talking to you, stupid. Ah! Yeah, you, black boy with the glasses. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you with the freckles. Yeah, you, right there. Sit in your mama's basement. I'm talking to you, buddy. I should do ASMR. Like, have you ever wondered what the sound of crunching Doritos sounds like? Just start crunching a bag of Doritos, nigga. Like he did off Nacho Libre, he crunched the chips. I told you, I'm gonna get the world's most sensitive ASMR mic, and I'm gonna go with it with a Dorito. It's just, it's gonna like tell us on the biggest paper shred. And I said, man, you know how many people would sit there and watch it, man? I do something stupid like it. I actually did have an ASMR channel a while back, bro. Like, yes sir, on YouTube, bro. Yeah. What's that?
I be seeing you around here. I live down the street.
Oh, do you? What's your name, bro?
Landon.
Landon?
Yeah.
Steve, man, Steve. Yeah, I usually stay over streaming, man. I'm trying to get back out and like kind of do different scenarios, like sceneries and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all can say what's up to the people if y'all want to.
Did you be by yourself though?
Most of the time, yeah.
What's up?
What's good, chat? What's good, chat?
I'm trying to get everybody to get here and talking, man. I think everybody watching the fight tonight.
Yeah,
So
oh, yeah,
everybody be
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just MIA and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But,
You smoke weed?
nah, I don't even smoke, bro.
Okay.
You smoke nothing.
Stay safe though.
You too, bro. Take it easy, bro. Nice seeing y'all. But yeah, y'all want me to do ASMR, y'all? That'd be the craziest stream in the world, bro. Got this big old butt black nigga. Just lay back and just enjoy your time. Listen to the sounds of the wave. I'll crack my knuckles. And niggas start tutting. Hey, start what do they call it? What's that word called? Contorting or whatever. Just the nigga start. He's like, I will now perform my interpretive sign dance to one of my favorite songs. The nigga be, and he go, never would have made it. You know, niggas be doing those dance moves. Nigga crumping, never would have made it without you. He said, I would have lost it all. I feel like, man, what's up with him? Hey, bro, I seen the funniest thing, bro. This is white dude. He do like EDM music. He said adding inappropriate 808s at the most inappropriate time. So he was watching the clip of the Fox and the Hound, and so it was a clip on there where the Hound was, I guess they was dropping the Fox off back in the wild, and so it had the sad music. And so the woman turned around and looked at the Fox, and it's like she's sad and stuff. And so once she starts up the car, he puts in the dubstep. It's the funniest, bro. That's one of the funniest clips I ever saw in my life. Cause I said, who thought to do this, bro? That's so stupid. It's like you would have thought it was gonna be like some peaceful piano, cause he's on the piano. It's gonna be like a peaceful piano. He just cause the whole time he's sitting there on the clip, he's just sitting there looking like, it's like sad. He's like, hey, bro. An eating show. Nah, y'all don't want that. I don't like those mukbang channels, man. They be making too much noise on there. They be eating like crab and lobster. I'm like, why do I want to see you eat when I can go eat myself? Come on, man. People already want me to do a Bible study channel. Like, what do you want me to tell you, y'all? I'm gonna tell you. Open up your Bibles to Mark, John. I say, listen, start from Genesis and read all the way till you get to Revelation. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, just read it. I'm good at just doing the music, man. Again, I tried to do this channel as a motivational channel, but I don't know. I'm kind of tired of just people. I'm tired of people. Because at least with the music channel, I didn't really have to deal with people. I said I had to deal with people on this channel because this channel's kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, you're talking to people who still sitting there staring at you like, yeah, like they don't want to say nothing. I'm like, bro, if you ain't gonna say nothing, why you over here? I never understand. It's like, bro, I told you, if I Show Speed or Chris Brown was doing a stream, it was like, hey, I'm trying to shout one of y'all out. Somebody tag me. I'm not gonna sit there and look at him like, I'm gonna tag him like, hey, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I do beats, bro. I got beats on the load, man. And they go, oh, what's up, cuz? Yeah, let me add you back, bro. And that's it. People don't even know the type of connection they can have. They just sit there. It's all stupid. Then you get a girl over here, that's when they want to talk. You feel me? Or then you say something they don't like, then that's when they want to come and debate you. It's like, well, why are you sitting here watching now, bro? Dude was in here the whole time just to tell me what he thinks about how he feel about me. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, bro, why you even click on the stream? That's why I say you gotta be a special type of stupid if you're like, huh, DJ your live, Simply Steve. Yeah, I'm gonna click on that, cuz. You took the time out of your day to click on the stream. It wasn't like I was a random screen that popped up. These niggas, this is a calculated screen. Oh, let me get on. Gonna sit there the whole time, 20 minutes. You know what your problem is, Junior? I'm like, bro, why did you even get, if I'm, I can't stand niggas, bro. I can't stand niggas. Y'all weird, man. You be trying to motivate niggas, man. They sit there look at you with some stupid look. I don't know what you're telling me, kid. And so that's why I say, you see these people out here? These people out here walk up on you. What's up? Remember I told you? I just said some more people gonna walk up and see what I'm doing. Southern hospitality. I just told you that. And guess what they do? They come up, hey, what's up, cuz? What you doing out here, bro? You streaming? Yes, what's up, cuz? All right, cool, bro. Do your thing, man. They talk to me more than you niggas. You niggas don't even, like, y'all supposed to know me more than them. They didn't tune into the stream. They just walking by. Y'all tune into the stream just to sit there. It just, like, why do you tune into something you ain't even gonna want to be a part of? Like, that's why I said, there was some old niggas that go to Baptist churches and just sit there in the pews, just pastor talking. Them was the same ones that started Daddy. When Daddy was up there talking, when he be up on stage and he's preaching, they just sitting there. Like, it's the same type of niggas. Like, why do you do that? I don't understand. Like, why do you do that, bro? That's crazy.
What are you chilling with right now?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just on live stream talking.
You live in the tribute?
Yeah, I do.
I see you at the tribute.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, you were talking about your your weights that you lift.
My exercise and
Your
stuff.
left and your right arm.
How long ago was that I said that?
Like a week and a half ago.
I'm trying to think what stream it was. I stream like almost every other day, so I don't even remember.
Yeah, you live on the second floor?
Second floor, yup. Are you on the second floor too?
No, I was on the third floor.
You can hear me all the way over?
Well, I was going to the elevator so I could see you. And then I saw you right over here, and then these two guys approached you.
Oh yeah.
And there was one guy with a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember who that was.
What's your first name?
Steve.
I'm Mary Lou.
Nice to meet you. How long you been on with you from San Antonio?
My whole life.
Your whole life? How you like it here?
I love it here.
I love it here too. You like the first native I heard say that. Like most of the San Antonio natives say they don't like it.
Really, I will go visit other places, but I'm gonna always come right back.
Okay.
Because there's so many nice things to do. Look at this, Mr. Bod.
You know him?
No, I don't know him.
Are you out by yourself tonight? Are you
We
with your
could
friends?
talk.
Hey, go see what's up to him. You know he got money.
I don't care about the money. I can make.
I do.
Tell me who you're talking to.
No, it's just a stream.
But what stream is it?
This is on YouTube. Yeah, I just live stream on YouTube. Like I used to do motivational talks and stuff, and now I just kind of like just live stream, just a live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So if you were gonna make $1 million, would you do it on this?
not this channel, no.
I think I danced with him once. Here at Gloria's.
Are y'all from? Did y'all come from here?
Well, I didn't come here tonight, but typically if I go out, this is where I'm going.
So I always see this place because I always walk past it. I'm like, I don't even know what they do. Like, what is it, like a dance?
Do you know how
song?
to cha-cha?
Oh yeah, I know how to do all that.
Okay.
I know how to do a little bit. I ain't been dancing in a minute, so I don't remember how to really do it. I'm still kind of rusty. But I used to go over to Doc Brown's. You know what Doc Brown's is? Used to go
So
over there.
far away.
I guess like
They have
further away from
karaoke
here.
there.
Do they know?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen the karaoke over there. Yeah, I wanted to go see what this place was, man, because I see everybody, like, you walk past, everybody's in that kind of, like, thing going and stuff.
They
Like, that's kinda fun.
dancing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me see what I look like.
Say hello to, what you say your name was, Mary?
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. I
Yeah.
just swore somebody else had
Hello,
that same name
everyone.
the other day, bro.
I'm trying to grow my hair out long.
So I'm guessing you're Mexican?
Yes, I'm Mexican.
That's like 70% of the population.
Okay, I'm 100% Mexican. I'm 100% American. And I have 5 generations who live here. Listen to my voice. I was yelling because I was watching the fight. And it
you
went
was
to
for Canelo.
12 rounds. 12 rounds. And he didn't get his other belt, you know.
Dang, I wanted to watch the fight too. I was trying to tell people not to tell me, but you see that TV, they were showing like the highlights, and I seen the dude one. I said, dang, I was trying to watch it, like, see for myself, but I just didn't really feel like watching it live. I just didn't feel like doing it.
Steve, I have a secret for you.
What's that?
When somebody looks like they got a lot of money, doesn't really mean they look
True.
like they really have a lot of money.
True. But I really think he has a lot of money because I mean, look, he got on a Cuban, he got on a Rolex, and he got a Corvette there.
You could buy a fake Rolex or you could buy a used Rolex.
Can't buy a fake Corvette.
You could rent one.
You can, but
You could rent one.
what you think? You think it's rented?
Let me go look at
I'm about to tell him to give me a ride and never ask you. Hey, y'all want to take a ride in the Corvette? I'm trying to go over there, dude. Look, it's a black dude. He got this Corvette. He got a Cuban on. What y'all think? You think he's legit or y'all think he's fake? What y'all think? I ain't trying to hold his nigga pride. He got girls over there. I ain't trying to hurt his pride. But like, hey, bro, is that real thing? Like, do the taste test. Look,
Okay, the plates, they're paper.
so it's fake. I mean, but now I see a lot of people with paper plates up there. So you never know.
Well, I gotta check the date.
But it seems to be working with him. He got a couple of people going with him. I feel like it's too clean to be good. Like, maybe it is. The price got that today. Oh man. How much would it cost to get one of those things? Like look at the seats turning around. Now I ain't never rode in one of them things, so I'm kinda
Okay, well look at the red leather.
that is crazy. I wonder how fast the thing goes. And you ain't gonna take off a lot, watch.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Hey, $10 says he's gonna take off when he goes.
Who's gonna give you the $10? Everybody
Nah, they can
chime
donate
in.
money. Look, they can donate money. Just ain't nobody like me today, so they ain't
Okay.
donating the money.
Okay, I hear this one guy, and he says, "Don't hate, don't hate, donate." Don't hate, don't hate, don't hate.
You ever took a ride on one of them before?
No. In a 2-seater? I want a bigger car. When I get my millions, I mean, when I get my billions,
Billions, like you talking big.
when I get my billions, I don't want a little car like this. I want like the big SUVs.
Like an Escalade type.
No, I don't like the
You don't like
Escalade.
Escalades, no?
Nope.
I'm kind of done with Cadillac. We always had these growing up. They always gave us
They
issues,
break.
man.
They break.
They
My son
do.
used to have a
they
Cadillac.
do.
I
Put so
want.
much money into that car.
I want like a Rolls Royce. You know, like a big Rolls Royce.
Mm-hmm. That's one I ain't never drove. Like I ain't never rode in.
So I want a white, crisp one. There's this place right up by Bernie, or it's in Bernie. It's called Mike Motors.
I saw that place. Yeah, I saw that.
They have
yeah.
exotic cars. And so I met one of the guys who worked there. I don't know if he worked in finance,
Mm-hmm.
but he said, "Oh, we have a Rolls Royce."
Mhm.
I said, "Really? I want it. I want it in what?" He says, "Come up. It's here." I went up.
So you know how
It's
much
there.
the things is. They said it'd be
I got
costing
in
like.
there. I got in there. I got to feel the leather on my backside.
You know what they said? They said they be paying like $90,000 a month for the cars. Like, that is way too much money. Somebody works there. They was like, yeah, you be paying like $90,000, $100,000 a month just for that car.
Are you a sales rep?
No. I definitely wouldn't be for them companies, man. I wouldn't be able to make no sales. Like, that is-
Don't say that.
how do you get somebody to buy
Don't-
like $100,000?
Don't say that. You just smile and see, you know what?
It's easy for women. Women can sell stuff. Dudes can't. They can't really
You
sell it.
can.
Not like that.
You
Mhm.
kidding me?
No, I used to work the sales. It's always harder for the men because don't
Well,
nobody
you're
wanna
on
hear what we got
camera
to
right
say.
now. Let's see who's going to donate to you.
All right, donate. If y'all like me, donate $10.
How many people are on?
It says 7 people. I've
Okay.
been having somewhere around like 10
Okay.
to 15 tonight.
Out
so.
of you 7 people, which 5 of you are going to donate? Just 5.
None.
So 2 left.
They won't even, bro, most of them won't even
What?
say nothing to me, so they ain't gonna
Okay.
donate no money.
Let's see. Oh, Denise, she has the twin brother named the nephew.
All right, Denise. Hey, you gotta donate some money for that joke.
It's you, Denise. Tell your brother to nephew to send it this way.
Well, she said she live out in Vegas. This is where she got the.
Okay,
that
Las
city money.
Vegas right now. Now, where's the after party that Canelo's having? Are you going to that? Are you going to that?
Wait, what's the fight in Vegas?
Yes, it's
What's
in
it really?
Vegas.
Dang, man, I should have watched that fight, man. Dang, I wish I would have watched that fight.
See, you can't get that to go down. This is for sure rented.
But where did you come from tonight? Did you go out?
Over there. No, it did not
Is there a
go
club
out.
over there?
No, the tribute's open.
No, I'm just saying, like, I thought you was out with everybody else. Like,
In this outfit, you really think
I just seen somebody walk out with a string.
you
so
you really think that I would go in this outfit? Look, you cannot get that to go down. Hey, buddy, how much do you think that car costs over there?
What car?
That
That
exotic
Corvette.
car.
I didn't even see it, but it has to be a
You're
lot.
with the band?
What's up?
You're with the band? Or the DJ?
yeah. What
You
time?
didn't
is
even see? It's like 2 o'clock,
it? Do the clubs
2:15.
close? Do they close at like 2 o'clock?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I gotta text my homie. Hold on, I gotta text him back real quick. Hold on. Music a lot on my streams. Music a lot on my streams. Like, I do like beats. I make beats. Sometimes I sing. I don't rap though. I'm not a rapper.
Do you have any
though.
videos?
Yeah, it's on my channel. You got YouTube?
Yeah, I got YouTube.
Then follow me on YouTube. I'm on there.
YouTube is so hard to get a crack into it.
I mean, that's why I was just telling them I'm trying to go over to TikTok because I hate YouTube. Like, it's weird. Like, it's really weird. So once I get myself going on TikTok, I Twitch, I'm gonna be over there more anyways.
Okay. Yeah, get on Twitch. You could do so many, you could say so many things on Twitch and get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get demonetized all the time being over here. Simply Steve. It's SIMP or yeah, that's right. SIMPLY dash Steve. I believe. I think it's it. Oh yeah, that's still there. Yeah, but you see me all the time. Like I be out here all the time. Like last year. Yeah, that's me right there. See, I'm live right there.
But if I subscribe, I'd have to pay you.
No, that's not like that type of subscription. Ain't that type of subscription. That's just like follow. That's what YouTube means when they say follow. Like I ain't paying like you ain't paying no subscription though. Unless you want to, shoot, I can use some money.
Denise, did you hear that? Denise,
Look.
listen to those words.
Yeah, I still got $0. They ain't paying me nothing. You can share it with all your friends now.
But you know what? I don't have any friends on
No, I'm talking about friends in real life. You can share the stream through like text messages, like group chats. That's what it get me paid. Cause like I said, everybody will give me some money. Look, I'm trying to make it out of here.
When you say out of here, where do you mean? Where do you want to go?
I mean, I like it here. I'm just saying I can go like anywhere, like just for traveling, just for fun, stuff like that.
Okay, so if you were going to go on vacation, where would you go?
Hawaii,
Oh, Hawaii.
definitely Hawaii. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely Hawaii.
Would you take a cruise?
No, absolutely not.
Why, those are good.
No, I
Because
don't
you
like
get
water.
to go to every single island.
Nah. Yep, and you stranded out there with water. You out there, you are stuck.
Don't laugh. This is true, and this is a true story, and it really happened to me. Okay, so I went on a trip. And I went to Hawaii. And what was the boat that I went? It's a really, really nice
Carnival?
boat. No, it was not Carnival.
Disney cruise? Because I heard those are pretty
No,
nice.
it was Norwegian. I went on
Oh, no.
Norwegian. And I went to Hawaii, went to all of the islands. I actually got married on Magic Island.
Oh, did you?
Yep. And the guy that I married, his name was Steve. Don't laugh.
Common
It
name.
really happened.
That's crazy.
And so we went to this department store to get a wedding band.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked a little bit big. And I said, "Are you sure that fits you?" He said, "Yes." So we went to this waterfall. And after we got married, guess what? It slipped right off his finger.
Oh.
At
Did they ever find it?
No. We had to go to downtown Hawaii. I can't remember the place, but we bought this Hawaiian wedding band for him.
Yeah, it ain't the same. That ain't the same.
It wasn't the
How much
same.
did he pay for that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never think about like how much things cost.
Mm-hmm.
Tax day.
Tax day?
Tax day.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 years later, we got divorced. And guess when the day was? Tax day.
Tax day.
I was like, I was never even married.
That sucks. It could have been on Valentine's Day. That's when mine was.
No, it's tax day.
When is tax day? Is that April? What is that? April?
22nd.
I thought it was 15.
No, I don't know. Maybe
Or maybe they changed it. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I know that's the deadline. It's like somewhere between
I don't
15
even
to
remember
20.
that I was married then, except for this. I told you. You know, I got a trigger whenever you said Hawaii because I went to all the islands.
Well, my bad.
And this is the wildest.
Look, they ain't gave me no money yet. Look.
Okay.
Yeah, they saying. Look, they ain't gave me no money yet. Look.
Okay.
Yeah, they saying I'm having technical issues
Okay.
on my screen. I'm having technical issues on my screen.
All right. So.
I'm about to get off here anyway.
All right. So.
I'm about to get off here anyway.
Okay. You going on my stream? I got like.
So you can go live on TikTok?
Yes, I could go live on TikTok.
They don't never let me go live.
Why?
I don't know. They say you had to have 1,000 followers. You got over 1,000?
I got like 18.
18,000? Or 1,800? They told me you had to have like 1,000 to go live.
Oh.
Go live.
Oh.
Well, they must have changed it now.
They did change it.
Well, that's why I started doing YouTube, because they didn't let you do it on PH. It's PH.
Oh, Lou, he's like a doctor.
So we got a TikToker here, y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody's TikToker.
Just walk this way, Steve.
Here, y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody's TikToker.
Just walk this way, Steve. Come on, Steve. Steve's my neighbor. So we're Steve's muscles. Steve's muscles. Look at Steve's muscles. Anyway,
buddy, that's some real-
look at Steve's muscles. Anyway,
buddy, that's some real
Steve
money,
can
though.
rap. I can rap. There's
No, I
this.
can sing.
There's this. Oh, I can sing when I have a voice, but we could do a little rap. We can go back to the LL Cool J. And this. So later, I walked all the way to Target, and I picked up some Bassitration, and
My stream is messing up.
I picked up some bandages and a. Oh, it's Elizabeth Ramos.